Happy Friday. It's good to see you all. I hope you're doing well. We are here with another Friday night stream where Mother Nature is trying to blow us away. It's very windy up in the Northeast right now. And I don't think it's, I was talking to some folks right before we went live. I don't think it's as bad as what they were, at least in my area, it's not as bad as what they were forecasting. But it is, there's quite the bit of wind that's hitting the Northeast here. Probably should have gone and flown in the Northeast, but you know, that would have been a smart thing to do. I was checking around at some pressures and stuff earlier. I found a I think it might have been Rockland. Oh, I broke 4 flight. Anyway, I was checking some pressures earlier. I found one of the pressures up in Rockland, Maine, about 2 hours ago. It was 2860. Like, as this storm is moving out, the pressure has gone way down, and now it's coming way up, and my ears have started popping as the whole thing's moving away. So it's been kind of an interesting evening here. Disgruntled Sailor, good to see you, my friend. Windy and snow. There's no snow down here. We had a little bit of rain earlier. Boston's 20, gusting 38. Yeah, that's still. I think that's still. Maybe that's about what they forecasted. They were saying up in my neck that was up north of Boston, they were saying wind gusts of like 45 to 50. Looks like the Cape got hit pretty good though. I saw some flags on the wind barbs at the Cape, which means 50 knot plus. That's like 50 knots is what, like 60 mile an hour, 65 mile an hour. I think Ian, didn't you link to something that said like somebody clocked 78 somewhere? So it's windy in New England tonight. Officer Jack, good to see it. Babs 1187, welcome aboard. iServant, good to see you, Ian. 5150 PPL, welcome aboard. GA Friday in Boston. Yeah, right. We would get tossed. Medic Dan, good to see you, man. Pop Peter, Verity, good to see you guys. 78 mile per hour is the gust to beat in New England. Yeah, insane, dude. There was a storm we had at the end of last year, and the pressure, it was an overnight storm. Around 2 a.m. or so, I woke up, and the pressure at Beverly was 2888 or something. 2888, 2890, thereabouts. One of the few times I've actually seen the pressure of the 28s. But I remember the exact moment at the peak of the storm, right before things finally started tapering off. We had a 65 mile an hour wind gust that hit the house and hit the area. And I remember seeing just a streak of flashes off in the distance. Some of the surrounding towns had power flashes and all that good stuff. And it was nasty, but I remember that there was a couple of wind gusts, and the one especially that seems to have done a lot of the good damage, actually shook my 100-year-old house, which was mighty impressive and also absolutely terrifying in the middle of the night. Not a lot of sleep was had that evening, but we seem to be okay today. Sendero, good to see you, Mike. How you doing, my friend? Hammer JE, welcome aboard. I think we got them all there for now. Yeah. More than 86,000 customers without power, Massachusetts. Yeah, that sucks. I'm lucky that I will say this and knock on wood, I generally don't lose power here at my place. Our city is very good at handling their power distribution needs, and I think I live like maybe 2 or so miles, if that, like 2 or so line miles from the power plant. So there's not a lot of stuff between me and the thing that's making the juice coming into the house here. Jonathan Cordova, good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Rye Guy 911, happy Friday. BD Rapper TX, welcome aboard. We're going to go with that. Or B Draper TX is probably what it is. I thought it was BD Raper TX. I'm like, that's probably not right. 100 mile an hour straight line gust will get your blood moving. The joys of living in Tornado Alley. Yeah, I've been through a couple of those. I grew up in a mobile home, man. I learned to live in fear of those types of storms. That's for sure. You're 4 miles from a nuclear power plant. Oh, that's comforting too, isn't it, Jack? Are you upwind or downwind most of the time? What is 2890 in QNH? That's a good question. 2890 in QNH. 28.90. I don't have a conversion handy. I don't know. 2890. There's got to be something out there. So I could probably find it on my E6B on the app here. I don't know, but look up 2860 because that was the lowest that I saw today in Maine when I checked a couple of hours ago. How you guys fare with the snow? Dude, we have hardly had any snow this year. I ran the snowblower once last year in, I think, like early December. Yeah, it was like right after Thanksgiving. And then I ran the snowblower maybe 2 weeks ago for a really piddly like 4 or 5 incher. But it was going to get real cold. And actually that storm, the 5-incher, it was 45 degrees out when I finally ran the snowblower. I was running the snowblower just sweating my butt off. Yeah, no, we haven't had a lot of snow this year. I think it's going to stay fairly light. Like most of the storms that have come through have just been rain events. Even today, like there was a big ice storm further inland. I think Serby said he lost power and some stuff like that, but all we've had is rain. We had a little bit of snow like 2 days ago on the ground, but it was nothing. First significant snowfall in Pittsburgh of 3 to 4 inches. Yeah, that's not too bad. You can do 190. You can't do 180. You can do 190 though. So yeah, weather. That's how it goes. Scotty the Hottie, good to see you. 2890 is 979er HPA. There you go. It's been a week. Went live on Monday. We did some approach roulette on Monday. So we went up in I was going to go up in the 737, but ended up going up in the Epic and flew around in that thing. And it was the idea is we'll have a wheel that spins that picks the airport we start at, and then we shoot an approach at that airport and we go missed. And on the missed approach, we spin the wheel and see where we go next. And had a pretty nice collection of airports that I ended up hitting on. I was way tired by the end of the night, that's for sure. It was like a 2.5 hour uninterrupted stream of flying, so, or 2 to 2.5 hours. So it was definitely quite the night. If you missed on Wednesday, I went live with a game called Mordhau. I suggest you go check out the combat simulator from Wednesday night in the VODs. I'm awful at that game, but that was such a good time. Cookie Killer, good to see you. I got gifted this up a week ago. Well, good to have you here. Welcome back. Yeah, that was a good time on Mordhau. So we'll see about more Wednesday night stuff like that going. And the rest of the week just been hanging out, man. Tuesday night was friend's birthday, and wife and I went over to their place, and then daughter threw a fit and lost her mind, so I went home. And then last night, my wife and I watched Bruce Almighty. She had seen bits and pieces of it, which means that she hadn't seen it at all. And she didn't think it was all that funny. She said, "Oh, it's cute." I was dying, man. I think Bruce Almighty's hilarious. All sorts of little references and little things here and there, and I think it's a fantastic movie. But she looked at me and she's like, "Man, you laughed a lot during that movie." I said, "Well, that's because I thought it was funny." When are we going to get a Tarkov stream? Dude, Tarkov is, probably never. Tarkov's not really something that interests me all that much. And quite frankly, I'm a little bored with all the damn Tarkov streams. Like, it was fun to watch for a while, and then it got to the point where it's like, I'm kind of like, whatever, man. It's all good. I know, how dare I? Good to see you, Chris. Cajun Cacti, welcome aboard as well. But yeah, I haven't flown for a week and a half. I'm going to try to go at least talk to an instructor tomorrow. Start working out a plan for my commercial, my CFI, figure out an actual training plan and hours and what kind of plane and kind of things like that. So I'm going to see if I fit a DA-40. Not sure I'm going to fit a DA-40, but I'm going to try my damnedest to, because it's bound to be a much cheaper plane to get some TAA time in than a Cirrus SR-22. But yeah, we're here. It's Friday. I almost said it's Saturday, but it's not Saturday. It's not Saturday yet. It's Friday. Let's say some thank yous, and then we will talk about what we're doing tonight. So Jim Carrey, not funny, blast me. She's not a big Jim Carrey fan. I'm working on it, man. We watched Sunday night. We watched a documentary about Jim Carrey and his portrayal of in Man on the Moon of Andy Will Hall, or whatever the guy's name was. And I'm like, all right, so you thought that was okay? Like, let's watch a couple Jim Carrey movies. Doesn't have to be The Mask. Doesn't have to be Pet Detective. That's fine. I understand. That's not for everybody. But there's some other types of movies that he's done that have been... Kaufman, that's the one. Andy Kaufman. Thank you. That have been hilarious. I have an expensive plane frame. I do, yes. I do have an expensive plane frame. I would like to avoid having to spend $350 an hour to get some TAA time in. Because that's going to be pricey. Say a few thank yous though. We'll get this show on the road. Boeing Man 2425 is first here with 27 months. Thank you very much for your support. So my friend, cheers. Fly Purdue, the one and only, here for 9 months. He gets to name the child. Pete, thank you very much for your continued support. Cheers, my friend. Disgruntled Sailor, the one and only, here for 31 months. Happy Friday. Have a drink or two on me. I will do that. Thank you very much, Mr. Disgruntled Sailor. Cheers, my friend. You doing Oshkosh this year? I think we're already starting to do our Oshkosh planning at work. SideQuest 1 is here for 4 months. I hope you're well, my friend. Thank you very much, SideQuest. I do appreciate that. Cheers, my friend. Medic Dan 757 here for 21 months. Medic Dan, thank you very much for your continued support. Cheers. And last but not least, Mr. Cajun Cacti for 22 months. Keep up the good work. Son finishing CFI, then who knows? Hope to see you in Vegas. I'll be in Vegas. I booked the travel. Cheers, my friend. TAA Skyhawks are $350 an hour. I could probably find a Skyhawk somewhere that qualifies for that. Technically, our 182 qualifies, but it feels a bit like cheating when doing that because we usually use the G5 as an HSI. If we make the G5 an MFD, or sorry, a PFD, then it qualifies as a TAA plane. But that sort of feels like it goes against the purpose of TAA. Vegas. So I think I'm working on putting together my idea for a talk at Vegas. Completely unrelated to streaming. So I'm going to put together my proposal for that the beginning of next week. See if I can get my employer on board with it, and also then send it over to the powers that be, and see if I can do a little TED talk at the old FlyJSim Expo. Once it's approved and everything's thrown together, we'll talk about what it actually is. But nothing to do with streaming.
Stream raid Shadow Legends Cat 717 K.
Can I stream raid Shadow Legends? I don't know what that is. Is that a person? Is that a game? Thank you very much for the bit, Space Dandy. I do appreciate it. Cheers. Where TAA is so expensive because avionics ain't cheap. They tend to be very new. They tend to be newer planes, much more expensive airplanes. Like, think about an SR-22. SR-22 is like $600,000 new. And there's insurance costs and all the stuff that goes along with maintaining those planes and all that. So they ain't cheap planes to keep running. Raid Shadow Legends is a mobile app. Oh, I'm all set with that. Shinrar Valar, good to see you, man. Coast Pilot, good to see you, Jeremy. Lolo Hawaii, welcome aboard. Everybody, good to see you guys. It's a YouTube meme. All the YouTubers are promoting that mobile game. Aha! Order the Cat. Happy Friday, man. I missed you already. I'm sorry about that. So yeah. So working on trying to put together a talk and whatnot for the expo. And I think if it goes through, it should be a pretty fun topic. But more on that later. The paint is sweet. Yeah. Jack said this is one of his least favorite paints on the plane. This is by the one and only Cessna Rocks, who I discovered has started making liveries again, but only in P3D right now, getting ready for 2020. I think he's done making, or I think I think they're done making liveries for the X-Plane world. So I think it looks pretty good. I'm looking forward to flying this plane. I wanted to fly this plane on Monday, but we had some problems, or I should say the powers that be had some issues, and we weren't able to even load the airplane up. So it's nice that we're able to jump in here tonight.
Retard.
Okay, then. This You're Not Found, thanks for gifting 10 subs. If you guys got a sub from this You're Not Found, make sure you say happy birthday, by the way. Stream, everybody, happy birthday to This You're Not Found. I would sing the song, but the happy birthday song, I believe, is copyrighted, and I could get hit for copyright infringement for singing said song. So thank you very much, man. I really do appreciate that. Cheers to you. And if you got a sub, make sure you say thank you. You're far too kind. You knew what you're getting yourself into. Scotty doesn't know. Good to see you. Sings non-copyright written, non-copy written happy birthday song. Low flying. Good to see you. So we're flying this plane tonight. This is FlyJSim 737-200, also known as the 732 Twinjet. I believe that's to also get around copyright violations and things of that nature. If I'm correct, this is not an official Boeing licensed product for whatever that's worth. The plane that needs no introductions, one of my favorite planes of all time in X-Plane, down in the history books, made better with version 3 and everything else. In the interest of full disclosure, though, I was given a review copy of this airplane. I was also a beta tester, although admittedly I did not provide much testing for Jack that time or this time around. But very excited to fly this plane again. We're going to be flying this route tonight. Let me put the other one up here. So we're taking off out of Amarillo. Why Amarillo? I don't know. Why not? We never fly out of this airport. So we're going to fly out of Amarillo. Let's do that. Make our way over to Albuquerque. Land there. Do our turn. All the stuff that goes on there. Albuquerque is reporting 330 14 gust 23. So it's a little sporty there. And then make our way all the way up to the gong show that is Centennial Airport, where Centennial is currently reporting winds 170 at 7, 3/4 mile visibility, snow, mist, overcast 200 or 2000. But the real kicker at Centennial is that they only have a single non-RNAV approach, and it's going to have a 7-knot tailwind, which not that big a deal, but whatever. So we're going to fly the tailwind, the tailwind ILS in there. And I wouldn't be surprised if I get a hold or something in the process of trying to organize all of that stuff, and then make our way in. If we can't get in there, then we'll go to Denver, because I'm pretty sure we can get in Denver. I thought about old El Paso, but I decided to do Amarillo because we haven't been there for a while. Isn't there another one out here too, or is it just those two? I think it's actually just those two, Amarillo and El Paso. So yeah, that's the plan tonight. Looking forward to it. We're going to be flying Slant Whiskey, because how else would you fly this airplane? So let's start off, get some people and fuel loaded up in here, and we'll go from there. The call sign's going to be a surprise. 500 nautical miles of fuel is fine here. We'll just go randomize the passengers, and we'll go randomize the car. Oh, Jesus. Do you think the rear air stairs are open? All right, now we can load the passengers in the cargo, right? Yes. Hit randomize a whole bunch of times. Welcome over here. We'll hit randomize a whole bunch of times. That looks good to me. Now we have to shut the doors again. Okay. Now that that's taken care of, Dogo DR, happy Friday, and thank you very much for the 400 bits. Dogo, I have a confession to make. I have removed my my character from the Bigglesworth server and relocated it to the Pagel server because a friend of mine started playing recently, and I didn't want to play on a PvP server anymore. Not that it matters, because I saw you haven't logged in for like 3 months. V-Star, it's good to see you. Taker's Minion, good to see you. Torminator, welcome aboard. They won't open without power. Aha. Well, on that note, let's get some power in the airplane. Hey, who's that? All right, let's get the sucker fired up here. Oh, I'm sorry. Is my immersion in the way? Here, let's move our immersion down to the bottom. We'll make sure that it's mostly out of the way. There we go. We are now immersed. Okay. All right, batteries on. Let's just go straight to APU power. 1, 2, 3. That's coming online. You're breaking my immersion with your immersion. Nick Ray, good to see you. These specs good. I don't know how well that's gonna run X-Plane. It's a bit low on. It's definitely a bit low on the graphics, but I honestly have no idea. The thing about specs is that if they aren't my specs, I have no idea how good or how bad they're going to run them. All right, we're done with the immersion. Jay Snap, Justin, thank you very much for 37 months. I do appreciate it, my friend. Cheers, buddy. See, I don't know. Nick Ray, good to see you, by the way. I have no idea if those specs are going to work or not. Code Monk, welcome aboard. Can I get the immersion text to bounce around? Oh. No. I can make it vertical. Wait. That's the only effect I can seem to do. There might be a way that I can make it fade. We could do a new font. We need Ye ol' immersion. No, I don't like that font. Hang on, it's important. Oh, I know what we need. Perfect. All right, we got it. How about some pulsating immersion? Oh, Feral Birds, good to see you. All right. APU Gen can come on. Bring that yaw damper on. Here's good. These guys look fantastic. These guys also look... Oh, nope, there we go. Got you. Oh, it's good too. Space Daddy, thanks for the bits, man. Oh, you're right. We need a hashtag. All right, I fixed it. Can I add? No. Ooh. Hey. Hang on, this is important. Fixed. All right. You can see the title for YouTube. Yeah, right. Okay, where were we? I think it was going to be put on the window heats. Space Daddy, thank you for the more bits as well. Do appreciate that. Using word art would be peak. Cheers. Word art would take a lot of effort. I should say a lot more effort. All right. Is it bold? Comic Sans regular. Oh, yeah. There you go. All right, fixed it. Tell you what, let's just do this. Let's make it not vertical. Perfect. All right, it's done. Let's make this happen. All right, window heats are on. Pitot static heat stays off for the time being. We'll turn the hydro pumps on. Good and good. Over on the left side here, APU bleed can come on. Pack can come on. The little overhead noise there. Down to 32,000 feet. We'll go ahead and start pressure out. Actually, no, leave that on ground for now. I don't think it actually does anything. And our landing altitude tonight at Albuquerque Airport is well, that's the airport right there. Sorry, the Albuquerque International Sunport. You don't go there to fly, you go there for sun. 5,300 feet. Done and done. Position lights, wing and logo. Oh, I'll just leave the logo light on for now. Everything else, fantastic. All right. We can take all this extra time because there's no FMS to program. All we got to do is turn the plane on and go. On the ground at Amarillo. And our ATIS frequency is 1885. Some good button click sounds on this airplane. 1885, and then
in departing runway 4, visual approaches in use. VFR departures, contact clearance delivery, advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested.
Celtic Arms going to see it, my friend.
Runway assignments and hold short instructions.
Celtic Arms 6 for the bits.
Advise on initial contact. You have information, whiskey.
Whoa! Ho, ho, ho. We've got whiskey for 404.
International Airport.
XO Zeke, good to see you, man. How you doing, buddy?
2353 Zulu. Wind 030 at Niner. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 5. Dew point -6.
Okay.
Altimeter 29995. Arriving and departing runway 4. Visual approaches in use. VFR departures, contact
we have
delivery. Advise on course heading. Altitude.
We have whiskey. Side 2, thanks for the 13 month support. I do appreciate that. Cheers. 13 months means 13 dad jokes. I unfortunately do not have 13 dad jokes ready. It's all right. I do. It's okay. Thank you for 13 months, man. Tango 99 Tango, thank you for 8 months. Whoop to you as well. Cheers, my friend. This not found is eating whiskey-infused ice cream. That's pretty awesome. Enjoy flying around in the sim world. Joined PilotEdge. Got my first 2 cat ratings done. Awesome, dude. PilotEdge is pretty awesome. All right, clearance delivery 2165. $21.65. IFR to Albuquerque. Are you ready for this one? Ernesto Gonzalez is ready for it. 777 Bob is too. There's nobody on the radio though. Kind of has me worried that it's not working. Emerald Clones, good evening. Jackpot 717 IFR clearance Albuquerque.
Jackpot 717, Amarillo Clones, good evening with Albuquerque Airport. VFI, runway heading, ready to access the panhandle. Then as filed, maintain 17,000, expect flight level 320, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.5, squawk 5344.
Cleared Albuquerque on departure, radar, or runway heading, radar vectors panhandle as filed. 17,000 departure, flight level 320 within 5. Departure 119.5, squawk 5344, jackpot 717.
Feedback connect.
He didn't even say the call sign.
Amarillo Clearance, good evening, it's .com. 404, clearance
.com 404. Ian, thanks for the 5 gifted sub, man. I appreciate that. Cheers, buddy. Everybody, by the way, say happy birthday. This year not found.
Expect flight level 280, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.5.
Okay. All we got to do for this one is plug some frequencies in, and we're good to go. And set our heading and our altitude and all that stuff. All right, so 5344. 5344 set, TARE on that. The first frequency we care about is Panhandle at 16.6. Retard. Ian, thank you again for the 5 gifted subs, man. I really do appreciate it. You guys got a gifted sub. Make sure you say thank you to the gifter. 113.6 will be next, which is already in there. We'll put that over there as well. Good to go. We have Panhandle. We have the next one. I'm fairly certain, just given the distances. Initial clearance takes us up to 17,000 feet. 17 right there. And on departure runway heading. So let's do, let's see, runway is 04. Heading is going to be 040. So let's fire that up right there. Zero 40. Good. Heading. Pitch the command, or do the pitch command. We're going to put the pitch command up to about 10 degrees nose up initially. And we'll go from there. Dogo the Yard, thank you for gifting us up to 404. Do appreciate that. KK Bash, thanks for 17 months. Cheers, both you guys. Appreciate it. K-Buff Aviator, thank you for 33 months as well. I appreciate that. Cheers, my friends. How did I miss? Oh, there it is right there. I missed it. Thank you. Retard. SideQuest, good to see you. Arrow, good to see you. Kevin Lister, good to see you. Happy Friday, guys. J Snap, good to see you. Justin. Excuse me. Hope you're doing well. Okay. So the radios are set, transponder set, altitude is set, and heading is set, and everything else is good to go. All right, let's start some engines. Verify. Uh-oh. Where's my yeah, we got more than 35 PSI, so we can start engine 2. All right, engine 2's coming up. It's 20%. Want to fly in a VATSIM event? Not tonight, man. We're going to do VATSIM next week. We're going to do VATSIM next week into Pocket Rockets on Valentine's Day. Because my wife and I are going out for dinner on Saturday. Hey, Buff Aviator, happy Friday, by the way. We got everybody so far. All right. Jeez, how many are going? Jeez, there's 5 of us. It's a quiet night on the network. I'm okay with that. Where's seatbelt signs? All right, N2's coming up on that one too. Fire that cigar engine up. Hey. Actually, no, that's part of the scenery. Pocket rocket invasion. Pocket rockets on Valentine's Day. What better way to celebrate? My wife and I don't really do Valentine's Day because our anniversary is in March. Ah, yes. That makes sense. Yeah, we don't really do much. I mean, we'll give each other a card. I'll probably give her a sweet potato or something because she doesn't really do chocolate anymore. And then that'll be that. All right. We've all seen this airplane enough, right? I don't have to talk through everything. You put the buttons where the buttons are supposed to be. You make sure none of the orange lights are on, which they aren't. And then you're good to go. We'll depart flaps 5. Why? Because why not? 25. V1 130, V rotate 131, V2 136. Left rudder's good. Right rudder's good. Left aileron. Right aileron. And full back. Full forward. Alpha Bravo, what's going on, my friends? Happy Friday. Or happy Saturday for you. If I recall, you're in Australia. Set our trim. And we'll grab ground here. Ground's 0.9er. Ground 0.9er. And 18.3 for tower. Okay. When's Valentine's Day? Yeah. I think it's on Friday. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's turn the exteriors down just a little bit there. Not sure what's going on there, but whatever. I think that goes down to 30. That A320 is in my way. Blow the Cessna over, right? It's the big Cessna next to the little Cessna. Hype train successful. Thank you for the, What is that?
Tower PBM 110 Tango holding short runway 4 west departure.
PBM 110 Tango, Amarillo Tower, turn left heading 265, runway 4.
What the hell is that?
Turn left.
It says
265,
Bigfoot.
clear for takeoff runway 4 110 Tango.
It doesn't look like a Bigfoot to me. Sorry, eh? It's okay. Yours looks like a Bigfoot, not mine though.
Phoenix Tower, Legacy 522, Papa Mike, inbound.
Rocky the Hound, good to see you.
Legacy 522, Papa Mike, Phoenix Tower, enter left base, runway 7 right, clear to land, wind 250 at 4.
Left base 7 right, clear to land 7 right.
Anthrax already took off ahead of us. Or was about to take off, I should say. He was in the TBM, so he's got to hurry. There he goes. Rumble ground, good evening. Jackpot 717, TAC Air with Whiskey Taxi.
Jackpot 717, Amarillo ground, runway 4, taxi via Papa.
Runway 4 via Papa, Jackpot 717. In honor of Fly Purdue losing his shirt in the slots. Is he already out? No, where's he at? Oh, there he goes. What's taking you so long, Anthrax?
Amarillo ground, .com 205.
That's quite the turn you got going.
Ready to taxi.
You going VFR?
.com 205, Amarillo ground, runway 4, taxi via Papa.
4 via Papa, .com 205.
Alright, so I was too busy watching
TBM
Anthrax.
1 Sierra Tango, ready contact departure.
Departure 110 Tango.
I'm intrigued by this ATC. ATC is like a Finnish accent, but not quite. He's Russian. I believe he's Russian, living in Russia too. Clocky, when did he get to see you, man? Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Eugene is very Russian. You're right. We are racing a fuel truck. Can't let him win. So. I'm gonna win. All right. Rotate. Up we go. People have told me that I look like the shake and bake guy from Talladega Nights. Years ago. Maybe a couple pounds ago, too. Robert, I'm good to see you, my friend. Okapi. Oh, I'm so glad you asked about the okapi. It's our animal of the day. The okapi, known as the forest giraffe or zebra giraffe. This thing looks like a mix between a donkey, a zebra, and a giraffe. It's kind of amazing.
TBM 10 Tango, resume on navigation.
Is the AP one? Oh yeah, we should probably turn it off, shouldn't we? Thanks for the heads up there on that. Yeah, the okapi is the okapi looks like a cross between a donkey, a zebra, and a giraffe. It's kind of awesome. It definitely was the coolest animal starting with O that I saw. You went VFR, all right. Louise Manza, good to see you. We saw how I met your mother. Oh crap! All right, tower 18.3, and then departures 19.5. Close enough. Emerald Tower, good evening. Jackpot 717, holding short runway 4.
Jackpot 717, Emerald Tower, runway 4, clear for takeoff.
Go for takeoff runway 4, Jackpot 717. Indeedy. Lights are set. Camera is set.
Approaching runway 04.
That's done. There's no
Got it.
RTO.
Come 44, tax your tax with the whiskey.
Action set.
Come 40 from Milo ground, runway 4, taxi via Papa.
Papa 4.
That's not real. All right, here we go. I'll shut up for a few minutes. BJM, thank you for 30 months. Appreciate it, my friend. Red Rock, good to see you.
Legacy Takeoff Mike, taxi to parking via hotel. This frequency, have a good day.
We are heavy.
Hotel, I'll stay with you and have a great winter.
Power set. 80 knots.
4 first confirm the initial altitude to 7,000.
Welcome for 041, 17,000 initial.
I got a 17, 50,000 4-way.
E1, rotate.
Return.
On the right gear.
Emerald Tower.com 205, short 4, ready for departure.
Welcome to 05 Emerald Tower, runway 4, line up and wait.
Line up and lead runway 4.com 205. Emerald ground, 314, short of Juliet, ready to taxi.
Oh yeah.
With 314, Emerald ground, runway 4, taxi via Papa.
Runway 4 via Papa, 314.
Jackpot 717, contact departure.
Depart 717. We'll see. Miller departure. Good evening. Jackpot 717, 5,600, climbing 17,000.
Jackpot 717, Amarillo departure with a contact. Turn left heading 230.
Left 230, Jackpot 717.
Welcome 205, runway 4, clear for takeoff.
This plane's so nice to hand fly. JFK ramp right, good to see you, my friend. Okay, put you into I-8. Oops.
Welcome 404, Amarillo Tower, runway 4, line up and wait.
Let's go and turn the autopilot on. Go to IIS mode. Heading select. $261 will be the outbound course here. Hold power back too while we're at it. 92 is fine. After takeoff, gears up, lights are out, gear is off for Mr. Chevy rules.
Jackpot 717, 3 miles from Panhandle. On this heading, join Victor 12.
Say again, Jackpot 717.
Jackpot 717, 3 miles from Panhandle. On this heading, join Victor 12.
Join Victor 12 on this heading, Jackpot 717. That's what I thought he said, but
.com 205, contact departure.
I've not heard that call before, so I wasn't quite sure. All right, let's go VOR look mode. We can go and speed up now to 280.
Departure back on 205, 5000.
And lights come off.
7000, heading 040.
Just start off.
.com 205, I'm going to departure, contact. Turn now left,
we are
265.
pressurizing, that's good. Up we go.
Left turn, heading 265, .com 205.
261 on the course here. We should pick it up in a moment. Nope, other way, my friends. There it goes. We're gonna overshoot it, but that's okay. It'll hunt, it'll find it. Is someone flying .com 404? Yeah. that's Max. In celebration of 404's birthday today. Momentous occasion. BGM, thank you for 30 months. Lolo Hawaii, thanks for 6 months.
134.6.
34.6, Jackpot 717. All right, 34.6. It's my first time watching you live. Hello from Indiana. Hello from Boston. Big Dragon, good to see you, by the way. Albuquerque Center, good evening. .com, or Jackpot 717, 15,000 coming 17,000.
Jackpot 717, Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Level 320, Jackpot 717.
TBM 10 Tango, contact Albuquerque Center
32,000 set.
124.32.
Half Shell Hero, thanks for 18 months. Lolo Hawaii, thanks for 6 months. I think I got them all. Cheers, my friends. Thank you very much. Oh, is that not Max? Oh, that's oh, sorry. That's that's Imitation Max. Josh T on PilotEdge, I swear to you, sounds just like Max. That is not Max. I'm sorry.
Turn left heading 265.
Tell me he doesn't sound like Max, though. Exiotis, good to see you, man. How you doing?
Albuquerque Center,
Client side, welcome aboard.
TBM 1 Tango checking in 16,500.
TBM 110 Tango, Albuquerque Center, Tucum carry altimeter 2990.
All right.
90 Tango.
Off we go now. But on 18, we'll go 2992, and we'll continue to climb. Planning to go to PAX East. Yes, I will be at PAX East on Friday and Sunday.
.com 404, clear direct to Tucum carry.
Yeah, I'll be there Friday and Sunday. So if you're gonna go to PAX East, let me know. I'm working on figuring out my schedule for that. I think there's a couple of meetings that I want to take, or a couple things I want to see. Outside of that, it'll be pretty much wide open. He sounds exactly like Max. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Thank you, Chris. We'll call him Budget Weldon. Jay Barrett, good to see you, man. Happy Friday. Might be there on Sunday with the family. All right, let me know, man. I thought you were gonna go. I thought you already had tickets. This Year Not Found. I thought you were going for sure. What is 404? This Year Not Found is 404. If we consult HTTP error codes, list of HTTP status codes, and we look up a 404 error, the 404 is a client error, and 404 is request not found. A requested resource could not be found, but may be available in the future. Subsequent requests by the client are permissible. If you would like to, you can keep asking for this resource. I'm not going to guarantee you're going to get it, though. Error 404, this you're not found. Everybody knows the joke now. No tickets in. Oh, okay. Let's hear him say rock band. Rock band. Max has definitely flown rock band with us a few times.
.com 205, contact Albuquerque Center 134.6.
Why isn't my flight director showing the VOR?
Albuquerque 7.com 205 14,800 climbing 17,000.
Or the right pitch for that matter.
Swiss 314 Amarillo Tower, runway 4, clear for takeoff.
Nah, whatever.
Welcome to 05, Albuquerque Center,
Does not
maintain
matter.
flight level 300.
Climb maintain flight level 300.
So he 404 may be available later. That's possible. I'm now following you. All right, man. Well, welcome aboard. Happy Friday. I'll smoke a tea. What's going on? Half Shell Hero. Happy Friday. Hope you all doing well. Sean. Hello again, Sean. It's good beer. So yeah. We're gonna wait for these two numbers to equal out. That means that we're halfway between the VORs, and then we'll switch and we'll go to the next one. Okay, that's supposed to be 5. 2 is back here. Some of these older planes that do not have the correct key bindings. 2, there we go. Thought you can find the Cessna 404. That'd be a good suggestion, actually. Does anybody make a Cessna 404 that's even decent, though?
Welcome 404, climbing maintain flight level 230.
All right.
Contact Albuquerque Center 134.6.
Okay, now listen. When this guy checks in, you tell me this doesn't sound like Max. I think there's a Cessna 404, but I think this Carenata one might have been for X-Plane 10. Budget Weldon, come on.
Number 134.346.
Oh, I got the wrong frequency. It's okay, it happens.
Center.com 404 is at a 17 Max 230.
Welcome 404, Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight level 280.
280.com 44.
Celtic Arms, thanks for 5 months, or thanks for 5 gift subs, I should say. You gotta give them some from Celtic Arms. Make sure you say thank you. Cheers. It's Max, right?
314, contact departure.
It's our Budget Weldon. I just popped the mic. I'm sorry. Every single week, he comes on. He usually comes on the second flight, and I don't know who. If you're in Twitch chat, make sure you say hello.
211, 218 with
Not quite as jet pilot as Max, yeah, right? Can I stick around? Not going to bed. All right, man. Have a good night. Jay Meager, good to see you. Every time he usually comes in at the end of the night though, and absolutely sounds like Max. I want to know who it is if he's in chat, or if he just looked on and say, "Hey, there's a lot of people flying."
8 whiskey.
8 whiskey. There's a good one.
Again, 6 departure.
We could have been 404 whiskey.
Then filed. Maintain 6,000. Departure frequency 123.75. Squawk 3530.
404 November Foxtrot. 404 not found. That could be good too.
Retard.
Eventually we'll cross into ortho land. The transition will be quite apparent because X-planes, grassy plains, leave something to be desired. Like, this stuff's not bad. That stuff, ugh. Not as bad as the desert, though. Oh, there's no desert. Actually, that's not
205, say airspeed.
J-Pod, that's you, okay.
295.
Thanks. Welcome 404, maintain 290 knots or less.
Well, J-Pilot, take solace knowing that you've gotten me like a half dozen times with your voice. 404 Victor Delta. 404 VD. No VD. We clean.
Retard.
Listen up, Val. Thanks for getting us up to J-Pilot. J-Pilot, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers. No VD. Oh, we missed the changeover point. All right, sync the heading bug up. We'll go to heading mode here. And we'll come down here. We'll swap over to 13.6. The inbound course here ends in 6. Aha. Do that, and then we'll go to nav mode there. And then next up is going to be Anton Chico, the Anton Chico VOR, 117.8. And we'll do 17.8 over here.
Say your position on the airport.
And there we go. So we'll cross this VOR. We'll track it outbound at 248, and we'll continue from there. My VATSIM tomorrow will be 404 Whiskey Whiskey. I like it.
Retard.
Kyoga, what's going on, man? Thanks for 35 months. Cheers, buddy. Thanks for giving us up to 404 Whiskey Whiskey. Was that actually a registered Twitch name? Cheers. Thank you guys both.
Retard.
All right, after ACH, I think after this next, or TCH, I think we're on the arrival. Amira 2. Yes. Anton Chico, and then 248 in from there. Yeah, so we'll be on the arrival after this next one.
Swiss 314, contact Albuquerque Center 134.6.
Ooh. The reversers sound impressive on the ground.
Center, Swiss 314, passing 15,000 for 17,000.
Swiss 314, Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain, flight level 340.
Flight level 340.
Is that Tim Rodeo? Is that you, Tim Rodeo? Because I think you've flown Swiss Air 314 before. Hey, there's the ortho line. Slight difference in texture quality. I really want to know now. Oh yeah, you're trying to figure out what's being filmed, right? Right, Kyokin? It's you. Okay. All right, Tim. Tim, I'm not sure I've ever heard you on PilotEdge, so welcome aboard. We've gotten you in VATSIM a few times. Also, only just turned my fuel pumps on. Ah, it's fine. Depending on what you're flying, it's probably not an issue.
.com 40 for reduced speed, 10 knots.
Right, 280 now, .com 44.
Yeah, looks pretty good, Anthrax, doesn't it? Is that the 737-200? Cyan at 10-133 it is. Oh yeah, it is. Beautiful paint job, too. Fuel pumps on at transition altitude, right? Ah, close enough. If you want to see some broken X-Plane 11 scene or fly over Greenland. I've done the overflight at Greenland one time. I was ferrying a plane from Poland. I ferried a TBM 700 from Poland all the way to SoCal for FS Economy. Short bus, good to see it. It did not skip stabilizer day. This thing is, you know, it's a little on the pudgy side. It's a thick plane with 3 C's. Thick. The only time I see that plane is somewhere in the corner of the ramp at Latin American airports, right? I don't know that I've ever seen a 727 or 737-200 in person. Yeah, Pilot Piter knows what Pilot Peter knows what up. Pilot Piter knows what's up. Little flying, good to see you. My favorite part about this plane is hand flying it though. Ooh. Speed. Okay, we're good on speed. I have to pull the throttles back here in a second though. 3 C's. Why not 4 C's? Why only 3 C's when you can have 4 C's in your thick? Hang on. Hang on. I got this covered. Oh, come on. Why did you change how this works? One flies in and out of Ottawa every day to go to the Arctic. That's wild, man. Is it military? I'm assuming it's military if it's going to the Arctic. Oh, that's fantastic. Need more overlays, right? What else can we put up here? Immersion alert. Immersion alert. Civilian airline called Canadian North. An appropriate name. Yeah, there's 32,000. Let's pull that throttle back a bit. Let's see if we got 80% going here. So looking for about Mach 0.78 would be good enough for me. 82% or so. Got to find the right throttle setting. Chewy did a stream in this plane the other day. Showed a very cool video about 737s flying in Northern Canada. That's probably the one, yeah. Yeah, I saw Chewy was flying it. Was it Monday? Tuesday? Chewy sent me a message on Discord and let me know that he was flying this thing. He sent me a picture of the screenshot, and he's like, "Where's the FMS?" And I, being the idiot that I am, actually told him how to get the FMS and told him that he was a wimp for flying it with the FMS. And then I noticed that there was no FMS down here. He says, "Look again." Oh, I absolutely crossed that VOR. And didn't reset my heading. Hell yeah. That's the slant whiskey life right there. Wait, no. Oh no, I'm on the wrong one. Hang on. Nope, I was doing good before. 256. So I did fly through the VOR. I did forget to turn, and then I turned it incorrectly. It's all right, we'll get ourselves back on the airway here. My bad. Space Danny, thank you for the bits, my friends. You should bring back the bit tumbler. I never had a bit tumbler. That was those are I think those are other streams. Jackpot 717, state your intentions. Happy birthday, 404. Oh, jeez. The pilots had to stay awake, yeah, right? Awfully quiet on the frequency here. All right, we're pretty much just flying parallel. So let's turn it in a little bit more here. Get ourselves back on track. By the time I get lined back up here, I'll be at the changeover point already. There we go. I found a website that'll type like that. That's fantastic. So my FO asked for a cup of coffee on the ground at SAP. I handed it to him almost completely full. Did he spill it? Extra thick translator. Emo Taco, welcome aboard. We'll make it there eventually. Yeah, it's a quick flight. A little more power here, maybe 85%. Like just a little bit too much juice, and you're gonna be at the barber pole. Not enough juice, and you're back to like Mach 0.70. He looks at me and says, "Wait, maybe I shouldn't take this. I heard about the A350. What happened with the A350? Was there a like coronavirus scare with the coffee or something?"
218 Whiskey Whiskey, second tower, and we do 1, clear for
Bird
takeoff.
Strike, you are late, buddy. How you doing, man? Happy Friday. Ranif. I flew on a Southwest 200 from Houston Hobby to Dallas. Loved it when I was a kid. Freaked out when I saw the buckets deploy. I would love to go around on the right around one of these planes. Well, I say that, but maybe I wouldn't. Like knowing what a rust bucket these planes are at this point. Of course, most of the airplanes I've flown in thus far have been like in the real world, or I should say from my PPL and whatnot, have been roughly as old as these airplanes are. Tells me a story about his captain spilling a cup of coffee all over the place in the flight deck. Curses, cleans up, gets another cup of coffee, spills that one. Ha! Oh, right, the 350 where they spilled the coffee, and yeah, and they lost an engine. It happened twice. Yeah, that's right. Crazy. Vinny the Great, welcome aboard. What a very, very strange problem to have.
The World Tongue Twister champion just got arrested. I heard they're going to give him a really tough sentence.
For the Fitz 404.
Retard.
Jay Barrett, thank you for gifting a sub to Vinny the Great as well. Cheers to both you guys. I appreciate it.
08 Whiskey Whiskey, contact departure.
No more coffee allowed. Those planes never fly safely again with non-caffeinated pilots, right? Like, where do you draw the line, though? Like, is it just coffee? Is it just coffee, or do you have to say, like, we're also going to ban, we're also going to have to ban all liquids? All right, let's sync that heading bug up. Let's go heading mode. Anton Chico 17.8. That's going to be 7.4 inbound. Like so. Put that in VOR look mode. After that is going to be Albuquerque 113.2. 13.2. And we are probably going to start down fairly soon. Yeah, we're about 89 miles out, so we still got some time. We'll need about 90. We'll maybe want to start down about 10 miles or so.
Jackpot 717, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Level 240, Jackpot 717. Ask and ye shall receive. All right, 240. Let's go IAS mode. We'll pull the throttle back a little bit and we'll descend it. We'll descend at 280 knots. So looking for about 2,000 feet per minute in the descent, 280 knots. Set the car 6 for the bits. I wanted to go on a diet, but I feel like I have way too much on my plate right now. Cheers. Someone said give them a sippy cup.
2989er, 10 Tango.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting if they have to ban liquids in those airplanes.
So the wife and I decided we didn't want children. We're going to tell them tomorrow.
That's good. Cheers. Hey, 404, how was the whiskey ice cream, man? Was it everything you hoped it would be? cheap trucker speed. Didn't they? I have no idea. Did they? So did they like ban all liquids, like water as well? Extra good. The rotation of the Earth really makes my day. Celtic Arm 6 for the bits, man. This should listen. This You're Not Found is not created with these himself. Just so you guys know, he's reading these off a website somewhere. I'm still trying to find 2,000 feet per minute. There we go. Yeah. How dare! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I gave away the secret. Totally original, all of them. Yep. Aw. I believe the sunport is on the other side of that mountain right there. Okay, leaving Anton Chico is going to be heading course 248. Totally original. BH, wow, good to see you, man. Do I use X-Vision? I do not. I don't even know what X-Vision is. Is this something I should use?
Jackpot 717, contact center 124.32.
2432, jackpot 717.
Albuquerque Center, .com 205, request lower.
.com 205, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Let's capture that.
240,
Those rentals won't pay themselves.
Holy crap, Anthrax! Thank you very much for the bits, dude. You are way too generous. Cheers, man. That's like 30 or 20 minutes of Hobbs time, dude. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that. I'm really hoping to get up in that diamond tomorrow. Senator, good evening. Jackpot 717, flight level 253, descending flight level 240.
My daughter just looked at me
Jackpot
funny when I farted
717,
next to
Albuquerque
her
Santa
on the
Cruz,
couch.
Sierra, at maintain
She said it
15,000,
sounded like a duck.
Albuquerque
I
altimeter
replied with
2995.
obviously.
Mira 15,000, jackpot 717.
.com 404, descend and maintain
We'll just
flight
keep
level
going down to
240.
15,000.
Level 240.com 44.
Plane's hunting. Okay, next point, 54 DME. It's Mira. This is not found. Thank you for the bits again. My daughter looked at me funny when I farted next to her on the couch, said it sounded like a duck. I replied, obviously it came from my butt quack. Cheers, man. Thank you guys all. I really appreciate it tonight. And every night for that matter. Yeah, DA40. The school I'm going to do my my commercial and CFI at got a just got a DA40. They got it on lease back, I believe. Actually, you know what? Maybe it's not those mountains. Maybe it's closer to right here. It might be the other side of this ridge here. I guess we'll see. D40s are super fun. Yeah, it just depends on whether I fit in or not. Asla Sisku, welcome aboard. Can you spawn at different places or do you have to fly there? No, you can spawn wherever you want. So I spawned in Amarillo, Texas, and we're flying now towards Albuquerque, and then we'll fly from Albuquerque to our next one, Centennial at Denver tonight. But I can spawn anywhere in the world. And we go fly anywhere in the world if we wanted to. Anywhere you want to go. Who here remembers the slogan, "The proud bird with the golden tail"? I do not. Next round of drinks is on this. You're not found. I'll refill here once we're on the ground. Which runway am I planning for? I would like to get runway 3 We got to grab the weather though, so let's do that real quick. 18-0 on the
Welcome
ATIS.
205, contact center 124.32.
2432, Duckham 205.
welcome
18-0.
404, contact center 124.32.
2432, Duckham 44.
Arriving and departing runway
205, level 27, 240.
Simultaneous approaches in use VFR departures. Contact clearance.
Yeah, they're using
Welcome 205, Albuquerque Center, descend via the Alta 3 arrival, runway 3 transition.
Read back all
Albuquerque
runway
altimeter to
assignments and hold
995.
short instructions.
So
Advise
that's
on
the
initial
3 road
contact. You have permission India.
205.
India. Yeah, runway 3 is what I want.
International Airport. 240 information India.
Welcome 404, Albuquerque Center, descend via the Alta 3 arrival, runway 3 transition. Resume
Visibility
service
10.
at
Few clouds at 900,000. Few clouds at
Albuquerque altimeter
22,000.
to 995.
Feeling 30,000.
Now 7 meter cold temperature 13, runway 3
Dew point
transition,
-8.
Duckham 44.
Altimeter 29 or 9 or 5. Arriving and departing runway 3.
Welcome for the product public
Visual approach.
Oh, they're using 8 as well.
Simultaneous approaches and use VFR departures. Contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments
Okay.
and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have.
All right, we have India.
Transition altitude. Nearest altimeter. 2994.
9 or 5 is what we're looking for, though. Okay. Locked. Jaguar, good to see you. This is the 737-200 by FlyJSim. The 737-200 by FlyJSim. Not just any 737. It's a fantastic airplane. All right, let's do our approach planning here. Landing, set the bugs. VREF is 128. It's 14, gusting 21, so we'll add 7 knots for the gust factor. So we'll plan for an approach speed of 135 knots.
717, contact Albuquerque approach 127.4.
27.4, jackpot 717. Okay, 27.4.
With 314, descend and maintain flight level
Okay, it is the
240.
side of that ridge. Albuquerque approach, good evening, jackpot 717, 15,000 India.
Jackpot 717, Albuquerque approach, depart mirror heading 250, left of visual approach, runway B.
Adamira 250, vectors visual runway 3, jackpot 717.
Sierra 8, whiskey, contact Seattle Center 132.6.
All right, so 250,
132.6.
basically current heading off of Mira. And Mira's DME 54. Very old school. Something Arm 6 for the bits. I thought taking a job as a ski instructor would be great, but it really went downhill fast.
Sierra 218, whiskey, Seattle Center. When you switch to a new frequency,
Been great, take it
use
easy,
your
man.
full call sign until ATC shortens it to the last 3 characters. Moses Lake altimeter 2985.
Oh, you guys are killing me. Jennigans, good to see you, man. How you doing? So he's not going to be able to get me down much more until we pass this ridge in front of us. He wanted me 15,000 in Mira, so he's probably going to hold me at this altitude until we get to Mira. I could have waited a little bit to actually start the descent, but it's fine. I will plug in. Is there an ILS for runway 3?
Retard.
No.
Retard. Retard.
The only ILS is runway 8. So I will plug nothing in and we will fly it visually and we'll like it, damn it. Stream Storm Chaser, thanks for 14 months, man. Appreciate it. Cheers, buddy. Thank you. I already finished my beer, so I'm down to water. I'm almost out of water, too. The flight attendant's giving me a hard time. Leave him alone.
Netcom 205, contact Albuquerque approach 127.4.
If you're on this airplane, it's a private charter plane. You probably got some clout. You use that pole. You make sure they know who's boss. Because it ain't them. Unless it's Kyokan, in which case it is Kyokan. You listen to Kyokan.
Netcom 205, level 2.
There's an ILS for runway 3.
Closer 3, I have India.
Netcom 205, Albuquerque
Oh yeah,
approach,
I was looking at the wrong
approach,
charts. Haha.
Thanks, Netcom 205.
Oh, it's a DME arc too. Ooh, boy.
Jackpot 717, descend and maintain 10,000.
10,000, jackpot 717. 10,000. IAS. Pull the throttles back.
Netcom 404, contact Albuquerque approach 127.4.
And the speed will, the nose will come down then, keep the speed at 280, leave it there. There is an ILS according to Tim Rodeo, which he's right, 111.5. That's the wrong frequency. This is the right frequency.
Netcom for flight 19-2 with India.
Netcom 404, Albuquerque approach, expect visual approach, runway 3.
54, we go over to the heading mode.
Swiss 314, contact center 124.32.
Celtic Arms, thanks for the bits. You know Orion's belts, big waste of space. You don't like that joke? That's okay. It's only got 3 stars.
Retard.
You guys.
Retard.
Supreme Leader Sam Shui. Thank you for giving that sub. This you're not found. Cheers, man. Emo Taco, welcome aboard. V Sturdies, welcome aboard. I don't know who Sam Shui is.
Swiss 314, Albuquerque center descent via the Calta 3 arrival. Runway
Do I
3
really want to look
condition.
this up?
TBM 1, Sierra Tango, contact Albuquerque approach 127.4.
Aviation blogger and YouTube content creator. He's an aviation enthusiast. Flying 747 with horses. Yeah, he's on an airplane with horses.
Albuquerque approach.
All right, then, I'll check him out.
November 110
Thanks for the heads up.
TBM 30 miles east at 16,500, landing at Albuquerque with Zulus.
No, you only think you're
TBM
landing.
11 Sierra Tango, Albuquerque approach, just the altitude and the areas, that's all you need to say. Expect visual approach, so expect runway 3 for the arrival.
Taken for the visual. 10 Tango.
You can expect landing runway 3.
Runway 3 for the visual. 10 Tango.
Jackpot 717, fly heading 260, descend and maintain 9,200.
260, 9,200, jackpot 717. 260, we need that speed to bleed off now. Speed 250. And then 9,200. Nose is going to come up. Plane's definitely not going to climb. No. Hold that at 10,000 until it gets down to 250, and then continues down from there. I'm going to say the airport is probably the next frequency, so we'll tune that up. And I will go to view. Albuquerque Towers 20.3. Landing runway 3 on landing left side. We'll turn off. We'll head over to Atlantic Aviation, which is just off of Foxtrot 1. Go from there. Okay.
Jackpot 717, fly heading 270.
270, jackpot 717. Whenever you go to heading mode. Whoops. That's close enough, though.
Netcom 404, traffic 2 o'clock, 6 miles southwestbound, converging a TBM at 16,500.
Netcom 440.
There's the airport.
Jackpot 717, airport 2 o'clock and 12 miles, advise when you have it in sight.
Airport inside, jackpot 717.
Jackpot 717, clear visual approach, runway 3.
Clear visual approach runway 3, jackpot 717.
TBM 1 Sierra Tango, traffic 9 to 8 o'clock and 4 miles, converging westbound. A319 descending through 15,200.
Airport elevation is 5,300 feet.
Looking for traffic, 1 Sierra Tango.
Put us on a nice base right here. Alright, speed brakes armed, auto brakes are armed. Gear and flaps to go.
Swiss 314, contact Albuquerque approach 127.4.
So we're getting some flaps out. Let's go flaps 2,
Albuquerque approach, so
5,
passing flight level.
sorry, 1, 2, and then we'll do 5.
Vehicles are free and we have India.
And flaps
Swiss
10 to 210
Albuquerque
knots.
approach, expect visual approach, runway 3.
Swiss 14.
Jackpot 717, contact tower 120.3.
Over to tower, jackpot 717. Albuquerque Tower, good evening, jackpot 717, visual 3.
Jackpot 717, Albuquerque Tower, runway 3, clear to land.
Good land runway 3, jackpot 717. Flaps 10. Gear down.
Welcome 205 airport, 1 o'clock and 13 miles, report inside. Welcome 205, clear visual approach, runway 3.
Gear down 3 green. I think flap 30 is what I'm doing tonight, right? Yep. Approach speed 135. About right there. Flaps 30. And flaps 30 indicated. Okay, gear down speed green, flaps down at set or
TBM
indicated.
1 Sierra Tango for final approach speed. Will you
Auto
be
brake
able
is
to
set.
comfortably maintain about 160 knots until 3
Speed
miles
brake is
final,
set.
or would you rather go slower than that?
Runways in sight, clearance been received.
TBM 1 Sierra Tango, thanks. Traffic to follow is 12 o'clock and 4 miles westbound NA 320 at 90,300. Do you have it in sight?
It's just a proverbial turn at Albuquerque. I think it might be. Oh, we are high, aren't we? That's all right.
1,000.
1,000's checked.
$500.
500's checked.
Sync rate,
Now you're fine.
300.
Short final runway 03.
200. Sync rate,
You're fine.
pull up. Sync rate, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Ah! Messing around trying to get the freaking reversers out. Went off the almost went off the damn runway. That could have been better. Alright, manual braking. First decel, all that good stuff.
TBM 1 Sierra Tango, on second thought, I'm going to put you behind the A319 flight present heading back to forward spacing. .com 404, traffic to follow at 12 o'clock, 8 miles westbound in A320 at 7,500. Do you have it inside? Welcome 404, fly present heading, descend and maintain 8,700 vector for approach.
Okay. 2, 3.
TBM 1 Sierra Tango, turn right heading 250. Jackpot 717, taxi to a gate via Fox at Charlie. Cross runway 12 at Charlie, hold short of runway 8, monitor ground.
We're actually heading over to Atlantic Aviation at Foxtrot 1. Make it easy for you, Jackpot 717.
Jackpot 717, roger, taxi via Foxtrot.
Foxtrot, we'll go over to ground then, Jackpot 717.
Thanks.
Ground is also 0.9er here. Yeah, so that approach was, I was high.
404, descend and maintain 7,200.
And then when I touched down,
traffic is now making a right turn at Jitwolok.
when I touched down, the reversers weren't coming out. That distracted me and then almost went off the runway. So that happened. It's alright though. We made it. I'm sure the next one will be better. Swagging and banging on the runway. Yeah, right. Luis Monte, good to see you, man. Take it easy. Have a good night.
Albuquerque Tower, Takeoff 205, visual runway 3.
Matt Bacon, good to see you.
TBM 1 Sierra Tango, traffic to follow 3 o'clock, 4 miles, same direction, A319, descending through 8,000.
Alright. After takeoff, flaps are in. Indicated. Auto brake, speed brake are both off. APU's coming on. Engines are... Oh, APU's not coming on. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Stream Short Chaser became a father on January 20th. Well, congratulations, my friend. It's fantastic. You're going to love every minute of it, I promise. Especially when they're 14 and a half months old. Oh, yes. That's when it's really fun. That's awesome, dude. Boy or girl? Didn't you just get your CFI last year? Meister Moose, good to see you. Boy. I love my daughter. She's a real giant pain in the ass right now, though. I'm not afraid to admit that. Wait for the APU to come online and we'll kill the engines. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Albuquerque International Sunport. Should have pointed the plane the other way. Because then we could have seen all the stuff come out and watch everybody land. There's the A320. We can just do this.
9,200, 9,200.
Doors are pressure locked.
Albuquerque Tower, TPM 10 Tango, 10 miles south for runway 3. Sorry, 30 miles south for runway 3.
TBM 11 Tango.
We'll blow the valves then.
Number 2 following A319 on a 3-mile final.
Clear land number 2, runway 3, 10 Tango.
Why are the doors pressure locked?
Welcome to 05, you're parking at the terminals or on this side.
No, we'll take this side of the T0, welcome to 05.
Welcome to 05, taxi to parking via Foxtrot, monitor ground, have a good one.
Why won't the doors open?
Ground, welcome to 05,
How do I unpressure lock the doors? Why is this only just now a problem?
Fly, heading 180, descend and maintain 3000, vector to final approach course.
None of the doors will open.
Swiss 314, airport 2 o'clock and 90 miles, report inside. I'm not going to be the airport there.
And a Falcon 4 Falcon, Cockpit land 3.
Falcon 404, runway 3, clear to land.
Clear land 3, Falcon 4.
The doors won't open. Why won't the doors open? I'll turn the gas per fan on. Oops. We're not, are we pressurized? There's a little differential pressure, but I don't know. Stop it.
Let me know whenever you see the airport. For now, descend and maintain 7,200.
Oh, Jesus. This crap drives me insane. Why do they do this with these airplanes? Just open the door! Whatever. I don't need the door open. Blow the main ballast, right? Alright, my friends, you know the drill. Step away for a few minutes here. Push it really hard. Yeah. If you're sticking around, we'll see you here in a few minutes. If you're taking off, we will see you all in a moment. I'm gonna step away. Go say hi to my wife. Immersion 2020 shall continue on this evening as we battle the various systems that are preventing us from actually trying to fly. Open doors and things like that. So, yeah. Catch you guys here in a few minutes. For the time being, enjoy these sick tunes.
Check landing altitude.
Check landing altitude. Well, the field elevation is 5,300 feet, and the cabin altitude is 5,300 feet. 5355, maybe? Do I have to be that precise? Oh, for God's sake. I hate these stupid fiddly systems. I love this airplane, but I really hate the fiddly systems. Anyway, enjoy these air stairs coming out. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Jersey Tower to 314, visual 03.
Swiss 314, Albuquerque Tower, runway 3, clear to land.
Runway 3, clear to 314.
TBM 1, Sierra Tango, taxi to parking via Foxtrot, Foxtrot 1, monitor ground, have a good day.
Foxtrot 1, monitor ground, 1 Sierra Tango.
.com 404, Albuquerque ground, cross runway 12 at Charlie. Taxi to parking via Foxtrot, hold short of Foxtrot 1.
Alright, cross 12 at Charlie, then Fox, short of Fox 1.com 404. Eagle Tower, TBM 351, Charlie Bravo.
TBM 351, Charlie Bravo, Eagle Tower.
Yeah, correction, we got a contact delivery. 1 Charlie Bravo. Eagle clearance, TBM 351 Charlie Bravo. I'd like to pick up Florida Denver with information on screen.
TBM 351, Charlie Bravo, Eagle current from request, standby.
Tower 314 going around.
Foxtrot 1 into the ramp, have a good day.
Dep.com 404.
.com 404, so we have joined Foxtrot 1 into the ramp.
Alright, right on Fox 1, the rep.com 404, yeah.
Tower to 314 going around direct Albuquerque.
Swiss 314, fly heading 310, climb and maintain 90,000.
310, 9 or south is 314.
Swiss 314, just a quick something, since there's no missed approach, for a visual approach, you would not turn direct Albuquerque on your own like that. You would just inform the tower that you're going missed and say runway heading, and then you get instructions from them.
Roger, 314.
Swiss 314, contact departure 127.4.
27.4, 314.
Swiss 314 Albuquerque departure, contact turn left heading 210, vector 40 sequence.
Hey. Refueling and emptying the tanks. Why, yes. Both of them have been taken care of, if you cared.
06 with Whiskey, contact twice in the
Oops,
tower
oops,
135.3.
oops, oops.
Swiss 314, descend and maintain 7,200.
Not quite at the same time. I guess Alton Bay won't be opening this year. Yeah, I saw that post today. Lost Kiwi, good to see you, my friend. Thank you for the welcome aboard. Happy Friday, man. How you doing? Bams' mum, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Anybody else I miss here, make sure you say hello. I feel better now that I got that moment of rage out of my system. All right, let's plan a flight. We are going KABQ to KAPA, Kappa. Kappa with 1P. Let me do this first. That'll force the upload on Cloud Ahoy. You can see how poorly that was flown. And then let's check out departures. We know we're taking off. We know we're taking off runway 3. So procedure, departure. I need to know which of these are RNAV and which of these aren't RNAV. Hi. So for that, I'm going to consult SkyVector. Going to the north, it looks like it's going to be the GEMAS or the Atomic. The GEMAS is RNAV. The Atomic is RNAV. So our Largo is the only one that's not. Okay, so we can do the Largo 3. That's the only one that's not an RNAV departure. I guess we take that to Rattlesnake. It's kind of out of the way, if you ask me. But we'll start with that. And then let's look at arrivals back into... Ooh, hello. Actually, that might be just right. All right, Larks. That's probably going to be an RNAV arrival. Are they all RNAV arrivals going into Centennial? No. Oh, the Larks 2 is perfect. Larks 2. From Rattlesnake. Look at that! When the departure connects to the arrival, We can all live in harmony. I like it. All right, that's fine. The Deuce. Just leave VFR too. It ain't VFR. It is definitely not VFR up in Centennial. Centennial's currently showing 1609 or 1 mile now. It's improved. Snow, mist, vertical visibility 1200. So it's less than ideal conditions. Icing as well. All right, so let's grab those. Close you. Edit. Oh, do. Add plate. Albuquerque. Airport diagram. On the Largo 3. Add plate. Centennial. First, we want to have the arrival, which is the Larks 2. And then we want to have the approach, which is almost certainly going to be the other airport. The ILS 35 right. And then we need the airport diagram. Set. Great. Okay. Let's go file that. IFR, we are VVM 717. We're a B732. We're slant whiskey. We're slant whiskey. Why isn't my... Tim! 450. KBQ. KPA. This is a 400 nautical mile flight. Yeah, we can go to 30. We'll go to 35. And our route of flight for this is going to be the Largo 3 to Rattlesnake and the Larks 2. Set. Good. It's quiet on the network tonight. Pretty much just us. A couple other guys, but not many. All right, my friends, thank you for sticking around. Welcome back for flight number 2. Hope you're all doing well. Check the Discord pic I sent you. Yes. We could add that as an overlay too. When the departure connects to the arrival. It's pretty good. Am I hearing music on a cat? No, we had the music in the background for the midsection, and then it goes away. Flash 23, good to see you, Craig. Babs 1187. What's going on, my friends? I hope you are doing well. Dark One Black, welcome aboard. Hello from Boston. How is Brazil this time of year? What app is that? Emo Taco? That is ForeFlight. It's what I use in the real world as well as the sim world. I vote we fly this on Monday. Oh, I already got the plane for Monday figured out. We're gonna fly the new RV-12 or the new RV-10 that just came out. So, flying pig. Also pretty good. Experimental 717 name is Wilbur. Yeah. That might be a good April Fool's plane. All right, let's do people and fuel, and then we'll get our butts out of here. Fuel, we'll take it up to let's do 600 nautical miles of fuel in here, just in case we got to put some holds in there. And our passengers, and our cargo. Okay, good. Let's watch the doors shut. Immersion is happening. Immersion is happening. Big alerts in chat. Check PMs. Did you send me a PM, Craig? Where was a PM at? Was it on? If it's on Twitch, I'm not gonna see it. If you send me a PM on Twitch, I'm not gonna see it. Send me on Discord. It's crazy detail. Actually looks really good. It still drives me insane though. All right. ATIS is 18-0. Tuned up there. Let's go COM 2.
Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Juliet.
Juliet. Stan's good to see you, man.
Albuquerque International Airport. ATIS information, Juliet. 0152 Zulu. Wind 070 at 3. Visibility 10. Few clouds at
You're getting
22,000.
feedback.
Ceiling 30,000 broken.
Be more specific on the feedback.
12. Dew point -7. Altimeter 29er. Arriving and departing runway 38. Visual approaches in use. Simultaneous approaches in use. VFR departures.
Tell me more
Clearance
about your
delivery.
simultaneous
Advise on
approaches.
Roger, taxi via Charlie and Alpha across runway 21 left. Remain on this frequency. Charlie and Alpha across
It's
21
my
left on this
strong arm
frequency.
himself.
Whiskey.
I'm doing well, Norbert. How are you, man? Happy Friday. What app do you use on your iPad? 4Flight. The app that you're seeing here is 4Flight. FOREFLIGHT. If you do not fly in the real world, I suggest you look at Navigraph charts because it's cheaper and it does everything you need. There's Tim Rodeo, the Swiss Air livery that's showing up as British Airways. Hey, Jay, good to see you, man. How you doing, buddy? We got them all. Yeah.
Southern Air 128 Albuquerque clearance for El Paso Airport.
Oh, you were talking to you were telling Amtrak check his PMs.
Then is filed, climb via SID, squawk 4505.
Okay. All right, we'll put the immersion away for a little bit here. I parked at your work.
Southern Air 128, read back correct.
I thought you aren't you in Texas, AJ? The land of big belt buckles and shotguns. How big is your belt buckle? I'll be disappointed if it's a tiny belt buckle. I hope you're doing well, man. Let's see here. What are we doing? We're calling up approach. Or no, we're calling up clearance. Albuquerque clearance, good evening. Jackpot 717, IFR clearance, Centennial.
Jackpot 717, Albuquerque clearance, clear to Centennial Airport, Largo 3 departure, Rattlesnake transition, then is filed. Maintain 900,000, expect flight 350, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 127.4, squawk 5422.
Cleared Centennial, Largo 3, Rattlesnake gas filed, 9,000 on departure, 350 within 10. Departure 127.4, squawk 5422, Jackpot 717.
Jackpot 717, read back correct. Where are you parked?
We're down Atlantic.
Runway 3.
Woke up. Jackpot! All right. Now that I'm done, I'm using myself. 5422. 5422. Set. Okay. Let us brief a departure. Why is it the wrong way around?
Met at 812 Jackson ground, clear to the Denver.
Okay, we're gonna fly to Largo 3 departure. On departure. All aircraft climb assigned heading for radar vectors to filed or assigned route. Expect clearance to filed altitude 5 minutes after departure. Heading to Rattlesnake, we're going to want Albuquerque 13.2 and Rattlesnake 15.3. So 13.2 we'll put in the primary. 13.2. Eventually I'll get the... I've got a Stream Deck sitting in front of me that I've never used. Eventually I'll get it up and running. 13.2 in the departure, or 13.2 in the primary. And then we'll back it up with 15.3. The next one. 15.3. 15.3. Most likely, we'll get vector direct Rattlesnake, would be my guess. But we could very well get a join the departure. probably like we could get a join the 340 radio off of Albuquerque and resume the departure. So we'll see. All right, that's set. That's set. Transponder is set. Initial is 9,000, and we'll do departure and all that stuff in a bit. It's going to be probably runway. Well, no, actually, probably won't be runway heading. So we'll set the heading on when we get to the end of the runway. We'll assume that it's going to be close to 030. My guess is it's going to be left turn to like 2 or like 300 or something. But we'll give ourselves 10 degrees on the nose up there. That's set. That's set. Heading select on. Good, 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 good. All right, let's fire some engines up. Hacks off. 35 or more PSI. Good. And engine number 2. In 2. Your belt buckle's about the size of my hand. See, AJ knows what's up. Put an immersion button in Stream Deck. My immersion's here. Oh, Space Danny, I don't know if you're still here, man. Thank you for the 500 bits. About the landing altitude. Apparently I had to be closer than like 56 feet. All right, that is 1 good engine. Let's make it 2. And 2's coming up. Do they talk about ATC? They talk about ATC with 2020 and plane models. They have not, no. I would put my money on there being FlyJSim and PilotEdge support fairly quickly in the early portions of 2020. But they have not spoken about ATC or any of that stuff yet. There were some NDA videos, NDA breaking videos that were floating around YouTube earlier this week. I don't know if they're still there. If you are so inclined, you could probably go find them, assuming that the guy's channel hasn't been shut down. Right. Pressurize that sucker. And we are going up to... Mm, 5885. We'll call it 5880. Set. Good. Beacon was already on. We'll go 1, 2, 3, on. Those are all set. Seatbelt signs on. Set our V speeds here for the takeoff. Set our bugs. V1 133, V rotate 134, V2 138. That's gonna be flaps 5. 1, 2, 2, 5. And right rudder. Left rudder. Aileron. Oh, I set the wrong. Oh, whoops. You're right. I see. Yes, thank you guys. And somebody six people told me this too, and I screwed that up. So 5,800. Thank you. All right, that's set. All right. Ground. 21-9er. And tower is 20.3. Okay. 999er on the altimeter. Get her going. Check the brakes. They work. Got those Swissport fuel trucks over there for Tim Rodeo.
People Tower, TDM 351, Charlie Bravo, holding
DCS 2020 will give MSFS a run for its money. Yeah, I saw that thing you posted, Kiwi. I'll have to...
351 Charlie Bravo, Eagle Tower,
I'll have to actually go watch it and earnest later.
0 at 9er, gust 15, clear for takeoff.
Are you using any visual packs? I am not. Max W, good to see you. I mean, yes. Well, I have payware scenery here for Albuquerque, and we're using orthophoto scenery for the ground textures, and we're using a payware airplane. So yeah, I guess there are some visual packs, but there's no effects being added or anything to this flight. Albuquerque ground, good evening. Jackpot 717 Foxtrot 1 with Juliet taxi.
Jackpot 717 Albuquerque ground, runway 3, taxi via Foxtrot.
Runway 3 Foxtrot, Jackpot 717.
Southern
In Brazil,
Air
the engine of this
Albuquerque
plane has the
Tower,
nickname
runway 3,
Cuban
wind
cigar.
calm, clear for takeoff.
Churrutino. Yeah, Jack's default livery for this thing, actually, the tail number is cigar, C-IGAR, which is pretty good. That doesn't surprise me.
Groundload.com for Atlantic.
Dark One Black, are you ground crew or something? Rip fuel truck. Is this aircraft equipped with ADS-B out?
Runway 3, taxi via Foxtrot.
That's a good question. I'm going to assume it is.
Right,
We put some we put some of those what the hell are they called? Whatever the beacon replacement is. Sky beacon. We put some sky beacons in here. We're good to go.
Albuquerque ground, citation 112 Tango at Atlantic, ready to taxi with the November 1 Charlie Bravo,
Anthrax
contact
struggled a
departure.
little bit saying that name.
Departure 1 Charlie Bravo.
November 110 Tango, Albuquerque ground,
Beautiful.
runway
Gotta step my
3,
visual
taxi
game
via
up. It's
Foxtrot.
pretty good. Yeah, this scenery is one of the few that
Foxtrot,
has foliage and stuff like that. All right, let's watch it. See ya. There he goes. Whoops.
351 Charlie Bravo, Denver Center, ident.
There's a Strauss ADS-B receiver in the window. We need ADS-B out to be legal.
3 Charlie Bravo,
Of course we got the ADS-B receiver out there. Took it to my iPad. Where'd you find the DC-10 static planes? They're part of the scenery. Yeah, this is payware scenery by Short Final Designs, I believe. You think it's beautiful? Wait till we get up in the air. This area looks pretty stunning.
717, monitor tower 120.3.
Tower 717.
Capcom 404, monitor tower 120.3.
And departure's 27.4.
Right, tower 20.3.com for
It sounds like Max. I want to get him and Max sometime on the flying around.
Radar contact.
BC 601, what is taxi speed? Who cares? Taxi speed is whatever we make it. Flight Passions, good to see you, Tyler. Captain Obvious, welcome aboard. The Flying American, welcome aboard.
717 Albuquerque Tower, runway 3, wind calm, cleared for takeoff after departure, turn left heading 290.
Clear for takeoff heading 290, runway 3, jackpot 717. I said 300, 290 is actually the number. It's pretty close. Okay, departure, we're gonna climb, runway heading to 5,800 feet, make our left turn to heading 290, climbing up to 9,000 feet. And off we go. Lights. Camera. And action. All right, let's go flying. I got a buddy that just dropped 30K on avionics upgrade. Dude, by the time we're finished with this Archer, man, between the avionics, the new engine, and the actual airframe that we bought, we're going to be in for over $100,000 on just a freaking
runway
Archer.
03. Entered runway 03.
Take off on the runway. We could.
9,900 feet remaining.
Airbus pilots wondering why they can't hit one button to turn on the systems, right? Here we go. Engine stable.
Capcom 404, runway 3, line point.
1.3.com for 1.
Knots, check.
E1, rotate.
Positive rate.
Jackpot 717, Mustang 300, contact departure.
300 departure strike, Jackpot 717.
Stockholm 404 after departure, United 230 knots, still rise runway 3, wind calm clear for takeoff.
Departure, good evening, Jackpot 717, 6,800, climbing 900,000.
Jackpot 717, Albuquerque departure, radar contact, climb and maintain, flight level 200.
Level 200, Jackpot 717.
Southern Air 128, contact Albuquerque Center, 134.6. 134.6, Albuquerque.
What's the green stuff on the window handle? Worn away paint.
Southern Air 128, Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain, flight level 250. 110 Tango, Albuquerque Tower. 110 Tango, after departure, proceed on course. Runway 3, one calm, clear for takeoff.
Okay. Ooh, there's a weather shift.
110 Tango, you may proceed on
I had the
course.
wrong speed punched in there.
Stockholm 404, contact departure. Jackpot 717, turn right heading 320, join the Largo 3 departure.
Taking the heading 717.
Turn 20 degrees right heading 320.
320, Jackpot 717, join the departure.
And departure, how you doing? It's Dotcom 404 and 7.6 on the Gemini.
Stockholm 404, Albuquerque departure, radar contact. Stockholm 404, do not exceed 250 knots.
Alright, 250 now, Dotcom 404.
320, 340 set. Let's get our speed up here. 280 now. Lights. Cap takeoff, gear up, lights are out. Handle is in. Flaps are in, indicated. Lights are all set. Ignition's off. Up we go.
American 650, Phoenix clearance, clear to Los Angeles Airport, Keys to departure.
Okay.
Transition, then is filed, climb via SID, squawk 1355.
In VATSIM, are you using a TeamSpeak or is this ATC communication based in game? It's kind of a little mixture of both. PilotEdge has its own plugin that manages all the communication
American 650,
and
back correct.
other airplanes that you might see and stuff like that.
Number 10 Tango, contact Albuquerque departure.
See, AJ thought it was him too.
Citation 110 Tango.
It's J Pilot.
7,500, maintain 17,500.
November 110 Tango, Albuquerque departure, radar contact.
That looks pretty good.
Jackpot 717, contact Albuquerque Center, 134.6.
34.6 Jackpot 717.
Stockholm 404, contact Albuquerque Center, 134.6.
34.6, Dotcom 404.
Center, good evening, Jackpot 717. 14,400, climbing, flight level 200.
Jackpot 717, Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Climb and maintain flight level 350. Jackpot 717.
And Center, hello, Dotcom 404 is at a 15.3 for 200 on the Gemini.
Stockholm 404, Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Welcome back, Jay Barrett.
330, thank you, Dotcom 404.
Hope you're doing well, my friend. Actually, wait, were you here earlier? If you weren't here, hello. If you were here, hello again.
Clear direct Rattlesnake.
Direct Rattlesnake, Jackpot 717. All right, let's go heading mode. Heading mode
Falcon
set.
404, leaving flight level 180.
Jack Rattlesnake is 15.3.
Alright, known speed out of 180.
15.3, and then we'll set the course for direct, which is about right there. Go to VOR Loc. We'll turn in on that.
Citation 10 Tango, contact Albuquerque Center,
There we go.
124.32.
$15.3. If we really wanted to, we could confirm that.
Albuquerque Center, citation 110 Tango, climbing through 114,000 to
We're tuning into Rattlesnake.
17,500.
November 110 Tango, Albuquerque Center, Albuquerque altimeter 2999.
2999.
Rattlesnake is going to be the arrival.
Climbing through transition altitude.
That's going to be, actually, it's going to be all the way to Falcon after that. So it's, wow, Rattlesnake and then direct to Falcon. Okay. 16.3. 16.3 is next. 16.3 is next. Set and set. Okay. The Max guy gave J-Pilot. So he's J-Pilot here in Twitch. We verified that earlier. If he gave a Sia, Twitch would lose their mind, right? Sia. Oh, man. Good stuff. Sky Burrito, welcome aboard. We are classic indeed. We got some clouds. Outside air temperature is just a little. Total air temperature is right above 0, so we're good for now. Don't worry about icing it. We will definitely have some icing concerns later in this flight, though. That's for sure. Up we go. Flying American, good to see you. Bye-bye. Have a good one, Dark One. See you later. Guys, discount Max. I thought it was Max earlier, Kiwi. In fact, I was talking about, oh yeah, Max is right behind us flying .com 404 in honor of 404's birthday this weekend. And they called me out and said, no, I think Max is going to Bermuda this weekend. Or the Bahamas or whatever, like one or the other. And sure enough, I looked, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. That's discount Max that we get usually at the end of the stream. I feel kind of bad for him now. J-Pot, you know we're just having fun, right? Still above 0. Still cool. No icing to worry about. Actually, we'll get above this wispy stuff here. I don't think there is visual icing buildup, no. No, but the thing with X-Plane is that icing really only happens if you see precipitation. So if you're flying through a cloud and it's below 0, there's no icing. If you're flying through a cloud that has precipitation, there almost certainly is icing. He does FlyJSim streamer voice in person. Next week he's going to do Nico. Nah, I'm not going to do Nico. Nico's a good dude. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Eventually we'll get above this. Weather down here in Atlanta has been terrible. My commercial check ride has been moved 3 times. Ah, it sucks, dude. Wind, clouds, a little bit of both. No snow down there, obviously, but what's been the issue? Kirkland brand Max. Eventually, we're gonna get out of these clouds. Still looks pretty cool. Oh yeah, here it goes. Boop. Up we go. A little concerned about that stuff way up there, though. Not sure if that's going to cause us a problem later or not.
Albuquerque Center, 110 Tango, looking to cancel our flight follow.
10 Tango, Roger, ready, service terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency change for you. Have a good night.
Squawk VFR, 10 Tango.
Does this thing even work?
Southern Air 128, cross rudder at 17,000.
Guess we'll find out.
Altimeter 2996.
This airplane's a dog. Yeah, don't climb very fast. Nice. Am I in heaven? Is this the real life? What did I hear? Oh yeah, we already read that one. Not sure if any of you guys care, but Global Express can hold more fuel in its wing than this airplane can. Global Express is a pretty big airplane.
Jackpot 717, contact Denver Center 127.02.
2702, Jackpot 717.
Stockcom 404, contact Denver Center 127.02.
2702.com 44, good 8.
Suit! Denver Center, good evening. Jackpot 717, flight level 251, climbing flight level 350.
Jackpot 717, Denver Center, rudder.
Eventually. We'll start doing Mach mode here at points 0.72. That'll get the nose up a little bit, but we've still got almost 20 minutes. And we probably still got at least 15 more minutes before we're top of climb.
IndusCenter.com 44 is at a flight level 289 for 330.
404, Denver Center, rudder.
If there were a heaven, there would be toilets everywhere, a la Rick and Morty.
Denver proceeding for Bravo.
I've only ever
Denver,
seen one
Charlie
Rick and
Bravo,
Morty
say again?
episode, and that was the one where you kept Summer safe.
You know what approach we can expect into Denver?
1 Charlie Bravo, the approach controller will assign you that.
It's much smaller than a
information in
732.
about,
Yeah, but it
5
goes
minutes
like
or
it
so,
goes.
so
Don't they go
another 40 miles.
transatlantic in that thing or transcontinental?
They're using South
Like that thing's got some pretty good
based on
legs, if
parking,
I
usually it's going to be
recall.
17 right for general aviation aircraft.
What?
Roger, thank you. 1 Charlie Bravo.
Oh, Anthrax, you sign off, man? You give up? You're not going to, you're not going to go to Centennial with us? I see how it is. Holy cow, look at SoCal tonight, man. Whoa! Brandon, be thankful you're with us, man. Not over there. I need to rest. Got to be up at TAM. I don't know what TAM is. I'm going to assume it's early. 5 a.m. Gotcha. £14,000. How much each wing can hold in G-Lex? Apparently this plane's only 10,000. Yeah, but it's got a center tank as well. I mean, this plane's also got a center tank that, according to this, can hold 15,000 pounds. Of course, I'm assuming that the would the Global also have a center tank? Gave up due to poor performance. It's all good, man. I'm tired of Denver Center. Huh. We only just started with Denver Center. I should watch Rick. Where can you get Rick and Morty? Is it available anywhere? Do you have to go like either pirate it or buy it? Like, is it streaming anywhere? Because I would totally watch some Rick and Morty. Like, I know that it's sort of played out and whatever, but I don't care. I don't have to have I don't have to have my fun time or I don't have to have fun TV shows ruined by internet meme lords. It's on Hulu. I don't have Hulu. It would be on Hulu. Glow has center taste. Yeah, okay. It's just because it goes far further. I mean, that's gonna be the big deal there. Short Bus is on his Plex server. I could I could get Rick and Morty. Like, if I really wanted to go watch it, I could find through my illicit sources. But whatever. I don't really care enough. I don't watch enough TV to even care. Rick and Morty's never played out.
American 650 Phoenix ground.
I don't know, man. Like,
8, taxi me to Charlie.
when you read about Rick and Morty on the internet and all that stuff, like, it's like, all right, I get it. And it gets a little old pretty quick, but it's cool. Get to start from the first episode. Okay. I mean, I would. If I watched it, I would definitely start from the first episode. Like I said, I've only ever seen one episode of Rick and Morty. And that was the Keep Summer Safe episode. Which, I had already seen the gag for that before. Somebody had linked that to me. Yeah.
United 812 Jackson Tower, runway 19er.
I can rewatch the old episodes and seasons, still laugh at myself stupid. There's a lot going on in the show. All right, dude. I believe you. I want to check it out. I'll go see if I can get hold of it sometime. Maybe I'll just buy it. Keep summer safe. I think what it was is somebody was trying to explain Rick and Morty to me, and there was a YouTube compilation of just the summer stuff from that episode that they linked over to me, and I was like, all right, I can get behind this. Yeah, it's funny.
American 650, no problem. Be a Bravo.
Let's add a little bit of juice here. So if we go 98, I think that'll keep us. Actually, let's go 96. 96% N1. Keeps us in the green there, in the green there, and in the green there. So we're looking good there. Gives us a little bit more chooch coming out the climb. We'll keep ourselves at Mach 0.72. So I'm reducing the airspeed. This plane doesn't have Mach hold. So I'm reducing the airspeed as we climb. Reduce the airspeed as we climb to keep the Mach at 0.72 or as close to 0.72 as possible. Unlike Black Mirror, it's okay to start an episode 1. I don't know what Black Mirror is. I don't watch a lot of TV, so my wife and I finished it several weeks ago. We finished Mad Men, and now we're kind of floundering trying to find stuff to watch. She watches a lot of TV, though. I don't watch hardly any. I've had a Rick and Unity style relationship with my ex, Bev. I see. Well, welcome to Rick and Morty chat. I'm your host, Cat Strader. I've seen one episode of Rick and Morty. Oh, man. See, I got to call flight school tomorrow. It's, hoping to go... at the very least, I'm going to go to the airport and chat with the dude. See if we can put together a plan for plan of action for my commercial and flight instructor ratings. And once we get a little further along with that, we'll have some stuff to talk about. I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I am hopefully I'm gonna propose a talk to Evan at FlyJSim Expo in coordination with my daytime and with my day job, and see if we can do some cool stuff there. One thing I've mentioned this a couple times, but we're in the process of developing a X-Plane add-on, or X-Plane and P3D. I guess add-on's the wrong word, and plug-in that allows us to pull data directly out of the flight simulator. So we now have my data feeding into a public version of our tool. So while that climb is going, I can pull up the first flight. So we flew from Emerald to Albuquerque, and so yeah, we're working on sim stuff. Unknown, other, whatever. It's not gonna like any of this, but whatever. Well, let me set those, will it? So yeah, so we're working on getting sim data directly into Cloud Ahoy here. So why is that neat? Well, previously we could only do stuff based on the ground speed, and we assumed there was always no weather. So all we knew was how fast you were going over the ground, how high you were, and if you're using our app and whatnot, with that information, we then do some interpolation and say, okay, this is how fast you were going based on historic winds and stuff like that. In this case, I now have access to all sorts of stats taken directly from the sim. So like we're recording AHARS data, bank, pitch, and yaw information, recording the heading that we were flying, the barometric altitude. We're recording the actual indicated airspeed. So rather than interpolating that, we know how fast the airplane's going, so we can record that. We're recording the wind speed. We're recording, EGTs and well, not CHTs in this case. Torque would actually be N1. Well, actually, no, there is M1 over here. It's still stuff we're working on. But what I can do is I can say, all right, well, let's put a graph of my power setting up here, undock that. And then let's take a look at that abysmal approach. And through the approach now, we can see the airplane coming in, and I can see my power settings as I was on my way in. So on short final here, when I sort of leveled off, I was at 75% N1. And I was high, so I really should have kept the power off then as we kept coming in through there. That resulted in me being high and fast coming in, and then sort of like chopping the power at the very end there as we came up the runway. So I should have chopped the power a lot sooner coming in because we were, again, high, and go from there. So we're working on getting data directly out of the flight simulator, which is really freaking cool. It makes these debriefs 100% accurate. Some of the stuff that we've seen coming out of the sim for like aerobatics and stuff like that is just mind-blowingly cool. Because we get perfect GPS data, we get perfect airspeed data, we get absolutely perfect data, which we actually don't get from the real airplane. Even with a G1000, which we can pull data from directly, we don't get absolutely perfect data. So yeah. That's the coolest thing that we're working on. So I'm working on getting the powers that be interested in flight simulation a little bit more, so that we can hopefully one of these days offer that plugin up to the simmers and have basically have like a here, check out Cloud Ahoy for. Oh, wait, crap! I flew past 22.
Climb to 0 United 12.
Flew right past Rattlesnake VOR.
650 Phoenix Tower, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Alright, 022.
Southern Air 128, contact El Paso.
You have to pay attention to this airplane.
1915, yeah.
So yeah, we're working. That's one of the cool things we're working on. We're going to talk some more about the sim stuff in the near future with the tool, but I'm super excited about it. As a flight simmer, I sort of am biased towards it and maybe trying to push my agenda a little bit with the powers that be, but I think it's like what they've done so far is pretty neat, and it's awesome to see that data show up in there. Did I watching Die Hard at Christmas? I actually no, I didn't. I had the Die Hard. Maybe that's what I'll do this weekend. I'll watch some Die Hard this weekend. We were way too busy to watch movies at Christmas time this year. I flew with Jerry. It's cool, man. Set the SIC stick on the debrief. Yeah.
So there 120 roger. Proceed direct Wicker. Expect that. Descend and maintain 16,000.
Yeah. So that's sort of what's going on there. It's interesting testing the plugin. I get to fire up my flight simulator during work hours and go fly some fake airplanes, which is kind of weird and cool in its own right.
70 United.
All right, so we're taking this to DME 130. Okay, we're gonna be here for a while.
Southern Air 128.
I'm not even sure I'm gonna pick this up. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this for 130 miles, but we'll find out. And full disclosure, that tool that I just showed you is my day job. So I'm very biased when it comes to the usage of that thing, because it pays my salary. You guys do a good job, don't worry. But I would have to do significantly better to be able to consider full-time content stuff.
1 Charlie Bravo, fly heading 110.
The flight sims ain't going to pay the bills.
1 Charlie Bravo, descend and maintain
Plane is
8,000.
struggling to hold this altitude in the turns. Is there a bank limiter on this airframe? I don't think there is there? No. Interesting. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a bank limiter to keep myself from, you know, running out of energy in these turns. This stream is brought to you by Cloud Ahoy. In more ways than one.
X650 departure today.
Cheers.
American 650 Phoenix.
It's all right.
Contact line, maintain
I only overshot that by a little bit. Airways are wide for a reason. Pilot Sage! Welcome aboard, man. It's good to see you, buddy. It has been a while. How are things? What is the beer? Or the beer? We're having an Angelica by Lord Hobo.
.com 404 descend via Zombies 2 arrival, Denver altimeter 2996.
6mm and send via the
Let's do Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate's rated us at 90%. Angelica, it is a New England wheat ale, or New England IPA. It's this is very similar to what you had, Anthrax, when you were out here. Kind of that same style of beer. It's a great beer that you can have more than a couple of. More importantly, it's also not super expensive. So it's a beer that I can actually afford to drink more than one of. I think I can get a 12-pack for around $14 or $15. And there are 4-packs in my fridge that have cost more than $15 or $20. So yeah. My microphone's loose. Problem solved. It's very good. Anthrax, this is the one I said to try to find down in your neck of the woods. Lord Hobo does distribute fairly wide. Like they distribute nationally, so you might be able to find this down in Miami. Lord Hobo.
United 812, contact Salt Lake City Center 135.77.
Get some.
Over to 135.
Find any product within 10 miles. Oh. Miami zip code. 33101.
American 650.
Let's go with this one. 33125.
Albuquerque Center, United 812 with you.
Yes, you can get Lord Hobo all over the place. See, I know that you live up in a little further north, if I recall. I don't know how far north you are. Let's say that you live around here, because I have no idea. You could go to Total Wine and More. Total Wine's fantastic in Hollywood, Florida, and get Lord Hobo Angelica. It's very good beer.
351 Charlie Bravo, 10 miles from Josie, turn right heading 140, maintain 8,000 until established on the localizer, clear Dallas, runway 17 right approach.
Albuquerque Center, American 650, 13,000.
1 Charlie Bravo, rebounds block, verify, cleared ILS 17
Parkland,
right
not
approach.
Miami.
Only part I need to verify.
Well, you see the beer finder. You can go look for it.
American 650, Albuquerque Center, climb, maintain Bravo 300.
300, American 650.
Let's go 90% N1. I think we can push this just. We'll probably get 0.76 out of this thing fairly easily. Let's go find the signs. Oops. How do I camera? Well, welcome back, 404. No, I didn't mean to do that. It won't let me put that one up there for some reason. Jumped ship and went full-time DCS. Nice, dude. What's how's DCS been? Dan Vermont, good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. He never left, he says. You were quiet for a while. This damn dry weekend is bad for me. For needs alcohol. Wait till after you fly, okay? You'll be all right, buddy. I promise.
Contact El Paso Tower 118.3.
Is that an ADF wing on the roof? Oh yeah. Is that ADF right there? Dude, these 732s were old. So if we looked up excuse me, November 912, November Bravo.
Southern Air 128, El Paso Tower.
November 912, November Bravo. This is a so this tail number was built in 1982. Boeing 737-200. The 737-200 goes all the way back to 67, though. Oh no, wait, that's the 100. Hang on. I want to know about the 200. 67 maiden flight for the 200, and that was produced until 88. It looks like. So yeah, that very well could be ADF. So is the UHF wire, yeah. Oh yeah, it's a great plane. Got a little smile going with a little bit of wing flex. Oh, the string. Oh. UHF wire. Isn't that?
Jackpot 717, descender pilot's discretion. If he has any, maintain flight level 240.
Level 240, my discretion. Jackpot 717. We'll see what he says.
Pleasure.
Let's see here. We have 11,000. We got to go down to 30. We got to go to 30,000. We've got to start down about 90 miles out. So what we'll do is actually we'll start down once we turn inbound towards Falcon. That's just a little over 90 miles, and that should do it for us. So I am picking up the Falcon VOR. That's a good sign.
133.3.
So we got another, what, 64 miles or so to go until we make the changeover. So we're doing all right. Does that one work, 404?
Number 351, Charlie Bravo, Denver Tower.
Take it easy, AJ. We'll see you later, buddy.
Right, wind 170 at 8, clear to land.
Dude, I'm not sure what you did, but you pissed off, you pissed off featured chat, that's for sure. Because it ain't let me put your stuff up there anymore. I don't know. I should give you guys. I should give somebody the chat control of featured chat. So featured chat's this thing right here. If I push that button right there, for example, Anthrax's message will show up on the screen for 2 minutes. I should absolutely give a couple of you guys access to this thing and let you put random people's messages up on the screen. So much immersion right now. Well, we have something for that, Kiwi. How about an immersion pill? All set.
Southern Air 128, Roger, taxi via November.
Jetfire, good to see you, man. No Liner Aviation flies the 732s with the gravel kit into Meadowbank, Nunavut, all the time. There's a huge gold mine up there. No kidding, that's cool. Kiwi, you didn't fly anything. No, you flew your chopper up there from, if I recall, but you didn't fly in one of these things when you were in Eastern Canada last year, were you?
It depends.
Put some spaces in there. Put some spaces in there. It might accept it. Sounds like a recipe for a beautiful disaster.
We'll always keep it. But my map has it right now, so.
What's going on, James? Not my birthday. It's 404's
The only
birthday.
thing we do is Class Charlie and Bravo airport runway closures.
Works. J-Pod, good to see you, man. Or yeah, you've been here all along. 160 3/4 mile. 1608 3/4 miles. Vertical visibility 1700. Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay. The minimums on the approach. So the approach gets us to 201.5 mile. So I think we're gonna be okay coming in there. The tailwind is whatever. It's a 10,000 foot runway, so I'm not super concerned about the tailwind. I know I've got plenty of altitude to get down, or plenty of runway to get stopped. Weather's gonna be thickening pretty good. Yeah, it's gonna get real soupy as we get up here towards Denver. There, that one worked. I rode a 737 combi when I was going in for my second shift.
Level 320. TACOM 404, roger.
The combi is actually a 737-400 aircraft. Oh, that thing's teeny. Look at that. Oh, right, because it's half cargo, half passengers, isn't it? Oh man, that looks weird. Huh. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I bet you've flown some pretty wild planes over the years. Sabine, what's going on, my friend? It's good to see you. You doing the IL? I have to do the ILS. Yeah, I'm flying Slant Whiskey. I don't have all the other approaches that'll get me in there are GPS, and there's a localizer as well, but the localizer goes to 35 right too. So yeah, we're stuck on the ILS. All right, 30 miles to our changeover. Thank you. 120.3. See if we're picking it up yet.
Quarters. Light snow. Mist. Indefinite ceiling 1,700. Temperature -4. Viewpoint -6.
Yeah.
Altimeter 29905. Arriving and departing runways 17 left, 17 right. Arnav runway 17 left approach in use. Lead back all runway assignments and hold short instructions.
Looks visual to me.
Advise on initial contact of information whiskey.
Oh, we're not gonna have it though. That clock's gonna flip here in a second, so
Information whiskey.
that's too bad.
Zulu.
We had whiskey earlier too. Yeah, the frames are suffered a little bit here as we get to these clouds. Yeah, so because it's almost the top of the hour, whiskey's gonna roll over and be ABCDFGH LMP QRS TVWX to be X-ray next.
American 650.
Lots of whiskey tonight.
124.62.
If only we had the whiskey ice cream that 404 had.
462 American 650.
It'd be pretty sweet. Thick clouds. Got a few bumps and whatnot too now. It's clear. It's clear over there. Definitely ain't clear up there though.
I get that one more time. United 812.
United 812 133.67.
1367.
United 812, it's 133.67.
Good. My frames hello lag. Huh? All right, so we're gonna switch over here soon. So let's go to heading mode, set, and then we'll grab Falcon 16.3 set, and it's gonna be 040. Also set. And if we wanted to identify Falcon, we could.
X1.com 44.
Yep, that's Falcon. And we'll just keep on this heading until we get a little closer. Once we make the turn in from Falcon, we'll probably start our descent. Can't believe you had to think about that. What's after W? Oh, dude, I have to do all the time, man. I have to go all the way through my ABCs to know what's next. It's a real problem for me.
Falcon 404.
Have you ever flown, attended a crowded red? Oh, yeah, right. It happens. But no, I always have to say the ABCs in my head. That's one way in which, one of the many ways in which I'm quite deficient. Okay, so one of the issues with this airplane is that you can't descend and run the or you can't descend at idle and run the anti-ice. If we were to try to descend at idle and run the anti-ice, we wouldn't have enough pressure going into the packs, and the outflow valve would cause all of our air to go away, and the plane would get upset with us. I do math on my hands still. Makes me feel better, Leighton, yes. All right, let's go and start down 24,000 now. 240. And we'll go down in pitch mode this time. So let's nose it down. Push that off. And then bring that one down. Excuse me.
American 5731 Phoenix clearance cleared to the Houston Airport.
Okay, that doesn't work.
Correction, Houston Intercontinental Airport. Eclipse 1 departure phase.
Seriously?
Transition.
Yes, I have to do indicated airspeed.
Squawk 5335.
All right, whatever. You're supposed to be able to use that guy right there to dial in a pitch, and then the plane will descend at said pitch. But whatever, it's fine. Okay. Same for me. I have to go through my ABC as well when I need to know the next letter instantly. Yep. Yep. And when I'm typing in on a 4:30 or 5:30, I have to tell myself the ABC's in my head. Like it's like, okay, K, yep, okay. I know K is easy because it starts there, but L, okay, A B C D H G K L, yep, and then alpha's good, and then oh god, X-ray. And go all the way up through and do it that way. Otherwise, I can't. My feeble brain does not comprehend any of that crap.
Cockpit 404 after Furpy, cleared ILS 35 right approach.
You got the ILS.
Virginia. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on
1857, jackpot, or jackpot
information
717.
X-ray.
There's X-ray.
Denver
1857.
Centennial Airport, HS information X-ray, 02530,
1210 via Kaylee 2 arrival, Denver altimeter 2908.
visibility 3/4, light snow, 2,400 overcast, temperature -3, dew point -6, altimeter 2996, arriving and departing runways 17 left, 17 right. RNAV runway 17 left approach.
Which we're not going to use.
Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information X-ray.
Never approach. Good evening. Jackpot 717, flight level 331, descending flight level 24, or 331, descending 240.
Jackpot 717, Denver Center, cross
That's Denver Center.
At 15,250 knots, Denver altimeter 2998.
Larks 15,250 knots, 908.com, or Jackpot 717. Losing my mind! What's going on? Larks is 41 DME. We got 50 miles to go. Yeah, we have time to get down there. Make sure I maintain my 2,000 feet per minute descent.
Retard.
We'll just, you know what? We'll just keep the speed here. We'll keep the speed at 260 on the way down. There's no reason to get any faster. This shit I found. Thanks for getting us up to Jennigans. Thank you very much for your support. Cheers, both you guys. I'm having an Angelica by Lord Hobo. It's a New England style IPA. Is the ABC's copyright protected? I actually don't know. They changed the song, and how did they change the ABC song? You can't do that. It's blasphemy. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Angelica. I'm a big fan of Angelica because I can buy 12 packs of it, and it doesn't break the bank. And it's a good beer. All right, next controller we have to call up with whiskey. Oh, with X-ray, sorry. Get our bug set here. VRF 130, approach will be 135.
Retard, retard, retard.
Anthrax, thanks for gifting a sub to Strike Eagle 78. Cheers. $20 4-packs make beer runs pretty rough. Yeah. Yes, they're fantastic beers, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to sit there and get hammered on them. I go broke. The ABC song has been remixed. It's more hip-hop now. What? Oh, no.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I,
Isn't this the same? What? Wait! Whoa, 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 whoa!
F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N.
No, 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 you can't do this to me. No, that's not how it goes.
S, T, U, V, W,
No!
X, Y, Z.
You can't do this to me. Picked up price at 12K. Good to know. Thanks, man. You can't separate elemental P. It's hearsay. I know. Hey, Chuck117. Good to see you. Oh, jeez. Zed. Listen, Z or Zed, I don't care about that. It's the rest of it that I got a problem with. This is how Civil War started in America. Yeah, because it's not for the other stuff, that's for sure. Oh, no. You can't do this to me, man. All right, let's brief an approach here. Now that my entire childhood has been ruined. Tune some frequencies up, 11.3. Okay, we're going to fly the ILS 35 right into Centennial Airport. And 11.3 has been tuned in. Final approach course 350, which we'll take care of. Centennial Tower 189er, we will take care of that. I'm expecting vectors in from there. 14.5 out, we're going to be 9,210 knots. In the middle of a missed approach, straight ahead, 7,400 feet. Right turn, 160, 9,200 feet. Intercept the Falcon 197. Hold at Ho-Hum. Ho-Hum is 22.5 DME from Falcon. Okay. Minimums for this approach are going to be 200 feet and 1/2 mile. Field was reporting earlier 2,400 overcast and 3/4 miles, so I think we should be okay there. So yeah, we have to go missed. We will probably end up going to Colorado Springs, or actually probably just go to Denver. Yeah, we would do Denver because Denver, we could definitely get into Denver. Cool. This is not how we do it here. Zach, good to see you, man. Uh-oh. Okay. Sim pause there for a second. Got me a little concerned. Flying American, welcome aboard. So what is my daughter going to learn? So my daughter's going to learn stupid math, and she's going to learn the wrong ABCs. This is not good. It's not cool. I think I'm more concerned about the stupid math than I am the wrong ABCs, but 41, we got 10 miles to go and over 5,000 feet to go. That means it's time for
Jackpot 717, contact
speed
approach
brakes.
26.1.
26.1. Wow. Jackpot 717. Pulling out the speed brakes is shame. Never approach. Good evening. Jackpot 717, Flopper 197, descending 15,000. We've got X-ray.
Jackpot 717, never approach, roger, say approach request.
All right, to fly the ILS 34 right, Jackpot 717.
Jackpot 717, roger, turn right heading 060, vectors ILS approach, descend and maintain 15,000.
060, 15,000, vectors ILS approach, Jackpot 717. Sorry, did you say 060?
JetBlue, correction, Jackpot 717, turn right heading 060.
060, Jackpot 717, thanks. A brain fart there.
.com 4.1 over down.
Tower 189 affirmative, .com 44.
.com 44.
Okay, make our frequency change now.
.com 404.
Whoops.
Centennial Tower, wind 150 at 8, runway 35 right, clear to land.
11.3, we can put our speed brakes in. 11.3, final approach course 350. Okay. Still feel like we're a bit on the high side, but we'll get a 15,000. We'll still bring it back to 250 knots. Let's go lights on.
Jackpot 717, descend and maintain 11,000.
11,000, Jackpot 717. I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive on this descent here, I think. 25 miles out. We need to get down 10,000 feet. Yeah, let's bring the speed brakes back out again. Get that nice rumble. Because we're going to hit some icing here fairly soon. Once we hit the icing, we're going to have to go. Well, we can't go fly. We cannot go back to idle. We'll have to keep some power in. Let's assume tower's going to be next to 18-9er. Not sure if it is or not, but we'll find out.
Com 404, taxi via Alpha, remain as frequency.
On the ground, exit to the right, and we're looking for Alpha 10. Alpha 12 or Alpha 10.
Jackpot 717, turn right heading 080, descend and maintain 10,000.
080, 10,000. Jackpot 717. 080, 10,000. Just gonna ride these all the way down. Put a little bit of power in now. We're gonna turn the anti-ice on. ILS is coming in. 1,000 to go. Speed brake arms, auto brake arms. Ooh, there's a little bump.
Jackpot 717, reduce speed to 200.
200, jackpot 717. Hello. Start getting our flaps and whatnot out here in a second. Still 15 miles out, so we've got time. I've got a localizer. Glide slope, I'm not sure I've got yet. Flaps 1, flaps 2, flaps 5. 210, we can go flaps 10.
Jackpot 717, turn left heading 010, intercept runway 35 right, localizer.
010, intercept localizer, jackpot 717.
Retard, retard, retard.
Okay, drop you in, arm you. Thanks for giving yourself something, Wong. Appreciate it, the turn up found. We too low! Cheers.
Retard, retard.
There's glide slope.
Jackpot 717, 8 miles from G-Dog, maintain 8,500 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 35 right approach.
8,500 till established, cleared ILS 35 right approach, jackpot 717.
Retard, retard, retard.
Okay, I got DME. I got a glide slope that's sort of coming in. Or it is coming in. Still waiting on that localizer to come in. Thank you for those subs, gifted subs. Cheers. I gotta focus now, or pay attention. That's of course not gonna stop you guys from being, you know, being what you be. Very supportive of the channel.
Retard,
Dude,
retard,
the winds are all over the place.
retard.
It's 1,500. Got the power in. Win on that localizer. Ray 18K, good to see you. Pyrogeddon, welcome aboard. Hope y'all are doing well.
United 812, roger, next controller will sign your approach request.
Okay, gears coming down.
Jackpot 717, contact Centennial Tower 18.9.
Tower 18.9, jackpot 717. Centennial Tower gonna be jackpot 717, ILS 35 right.
Jackpot 717, Centennial Tower, runway 35 right, wind 150 at 8, clear to land.
Clear to land, 35 right, jackpot 717. My airplane. For 130 on the approach speed. You guys see lights, you let me know.
1,000.
Check.
United 812, contact Denver approach 120.35.
Gear down 3 green, flaps down, indicator lights set. Clearance received. Just looking for the runway. A little low. Very low. Dude, you gotta be kidding me.
Light slow.
November 4076, November.
Lights.
Departure cleared from the Arlington Airport to the Boeing field.
Runway.
As filed to maintain 2000. Departure frequency 120.4. Squawk 6665.
300. Minimums.
Continue land.
4076 November, read back correct. Hold for release. Advisory number 1 for departure.
Light slow.
Denver approach, United 8 with you. At 17 descending via the Kilo 2 arrival. And we have information Tango on board.
United 812, you're on Denver Tower frequency.
First is out. He's self. No braking. Braking action is poor.
United 8812 Denver approach, roger, expect ILS 16 left approach. Jackpot 717, taxi via Alpha to the ramp, remain this frequency.
Alpha ramp your frequency. Jackpot 717. Braking action poor, but I don't think it matters for you.
Roger. November 4076 November, time now 0321.5, clearance void if not airborne by 0335, release for departure.
Okay. One, two, three. Should have gone missed for the immersion, right? I get the lights. That wasn't a super well flown approach, but I don't fly this plane that often, so that's my excuse. Kind of lost the glide slope in the localizer there. Never had enough deflection that it was unsafe, but inchworm, good to see it. FlyJSim Expo, welcome aboard. This was terrifying. Great job. You might have missed the part earlier where we're landing with a 10-knot tailwind too.
United 812 after Kaylee, cleared ILS 16 left approach.
We'll go watch the replay here in a second. Yeah, where's the bar? Matt P, good to see you. Hello from Boston. Hope you're doing well. J-Pot, take it easy, man. Thanks for flying along. You can be my budget Weldon any day. Aglethorpe, good to see you. It's fine, we're at a 732. We had plenty of runway to work with. Like, I got off at Alpha 5, so I think we still had another like 2,500 feet. 2,500 feet or so of runway. I used a lot of runway touching down though. Alright, let's go brakes on. And that's good. So go 1, 2, U.
4076 November, shadow departure ident.
Turn Brandon off. Off, 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 off. Off. And, yeah, we made it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Centennial Airport, where the local time is currently 8:23 p.m. Mountain Time. I hope you enjoyed your flight today. Of course, the upload there. There it goes. And let's disconnect and watch the replay. Boom. Let's see how bad that was. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's a soup. That's the stuff right there. If you've never seen this plane on replay mode before,
500.
you're in for a real treat here in a second.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
ForeFlight not happy. Oh, doing okay there. It looks majestic. You can see... I don't think there's supposed to be vapor trails coming off the wheels. This plane's on fire, man. All right, here we go. I'm going to be quiet for a second. Listen to this. Let's go a little further down when the reversers were actually screaming for their life. One more. It's a 737-200. It's not a private. It's not anything special for private. It's the same plane as what passenger variant would be. Incredible Stan, good to see you. One more. And then we will go find somebody to host. Call it a night. I got a Jet A+ boner. Yeah. 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 There you go. There's your immersion shot. Hang on. Oh, yeah, I way missed a touchdown after the touchdown zone, too. Like, we probably should have gone around. We should rate them more than that. I'm not going to do that. All right, my friends. That was fun. It's always a blast. Blah, 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 blah. It's always a blast bringing this plane out. Nico's live. You can say hi to him. Mustafa's live. Torbinator's live. You want to see more of the 732. Who else is streaming? Fly Guy was mentioned. He's live. Let's see here.